I believe we're legitimately going. Hold up, I don't have my ear thingies in. Put my ear things in. Gotta hear things, gotta know what's going on. Eventually, I think we'll connect and we'll be looking good. It looks like things have indeed connected and we are live, which is fantastic. So, wait for some peeps to show up. Welcome, welcome. Sip on some tea. We've got some plans today. We've got crazy plans. They may be terrible plans, but I think they're good. John, what's going on? Welcome. Good morning. It do be slightly afternoonish here, but I'll accept it. It's 2 p.m.ish where I'm at right now. Trippy, White Crow, what's going on, peeps? Matej, I might have said that wrong. I don't know. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, yeah, you're right in time. Right in time. We're just kicking things off here. We got some plans for the day. They could go crazy. They might be terrible plans, but they do sound fun. And that's what I'm all about. So we'll see. Welcome, welcome, Randy. Welcome, Matthew. What's going on, peeps? It's almost noon, but not quite. Does that make you East Coast? Or East Coast before us? I think that sounds right. I'm middle America. Alrighty, so what are we going to do today? Couple of things. The big overarching plan today, it sounds like it might be a crazy bit of stuff to do, but, with the event going on right now, if we go a little bit crazy, we do a little bit out west. Yeah, west. East and west, I always screw those up. I don't know why. I think that west is towards Maine. It's not. That's east. My brain is fried. Directions, left and right, I screw them up every single time. I always say someone's on your right, they're really on your left. Don't ever listen to me for directions. It's bad. Yeah, West Coast. For sure, for sure. Okay, so, the plan. The plan. I wasn't really planning on doing a lot of awakenings, but the crazy part of my brain has kicked in and is like, what if? What if? What if instead of not doing awakenings, we do awakenings? We do enough awakenings to get ourselves a mysterious artifact chest. We open this mysterious artifact chest for an antlers cane. What? We use 400 of our glorious relics on that antlers cane in the shop. We have 2 antlers canes. We already have 2 exotic pistols. We make a Breath of the Forest. And then we glittery that sucker, so he's even more insane than before. We throw it on a Holmes Young, and we decimate our foes. It sounds like that could be fun. Is it a terrible play? Maybe. But it sounds fun to me. So we're going to give it a shot and see if it works. How are we going to kick it off? I don't really know. We need copies to awaken. That is one of the kind of the slow sides on the account right now. We haven't done like a big event with like a relay yet for like a summoning thing, which I think is coming up next week, so we might have a chance to grab a bunch of chests for heroes. But right now we're kind of low on hero copies. We do have a few. We'll probably end up going, I don't know, we could awaken some Bettys maybe. A Jara. I just want to awaken things that will sell, potentially. Mello, what's going on? I've seen you decimating people in Guild Wars and also the Abyss Catastrophe. Great job. Great job. I don't think we'll even touch the Boston Star Expedition, but we'll see. We'll give it a shot. I don't expect great numbers, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens, but I want to mainly awaken heroes that I can potentially sell on the market. I don't want to awaken a bunch of Kamaths and stuff, because that just seems more or less useless. But that's the issue. We only have a couple of heroes that can be trans, like Shia, Lunas, stuff like that. The rest of them are just kind of dookie heroes that we'll use as food. I do have a Williams. I think I have a couple of more Williams here. And that's something. We can use those. In the Forest faction, we don't have a whole lot. A couple of Freyas. Maybe you could make an argument for a Rogan. I don't know. Maybe Heart Watchers. I mean, potentially. Probably not the greatest. We do have a ton of Vespera copies that we can awaken, so that's something. I think if we do it, every hero we possibly have right now, plus using the chests, we could definitely hit the 20 awakens needed for the chest. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You have 300 selection chests on your main? Yeah, I've got a bunch of them on my main account, because, you know, every time you do, like, the relays, you get so many of those chests for, like, whatever hero you want, which is nice. Over here, we don't have that luxury yet. I wish you could send me some too. I really do. But that's okay. We can still awaken stuff. Might awaken some Natalie's or something as well. Do we want to start with the awakens and then scooch our way We don't even really need to do Card Clash right now for this, do we? I mean, outside of getting, like, the extra chests. Right? Because the Card Clash will give us some extra chests here to use. Let's just start there. Let's just start with the Card Clash. Blitz through some of this real fast, like. How many cards do we have right now? 35? Have I missed a day? I don't think so. I think we're good. Transnat does some deeps. Hey, that means if I get a good copy, I can sell it, and we'll be doing some deeps. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead, I guess, just buy all these suckers out. Well, do I want to spend all the contract starry gems as well? We'll start here. We'll just start here and see what we end up with. And then we can decide later if we need it. For minimal shardage. Alright, but anyways, here's what I'm thinking. First we do this. This is a pretty decent one. This is a trans one. We can pop this here, and that's an okay lineup. What do you buff? Of course, you're the wrong factions entirely. You buff all the people we don't care about. We'll just throw you over here, right? Because it's not trans, it's just light. All the stuff we don't need, essentially, there. This is our best. This is our second best. I don't think it really necessarily matters too much there. For a light hero, I mean, would it make it better to do here? 35,000? No, it's close, though. I didn't know for sure. I was just gambling and checking on that one. We'll go ahead and send you out, I guess, and keep on this for a second. Draw 3 more. Work our way through this. Where's Sovak? What's going on, Soul? Not a whole lot. We're just kind of chilling today. Got a couple of crazy plans. If they go well, we'll be doing some stuff. If they don't go well, we'll still be doing some stuff, just not as well. What do you buff? Dark Light and Transcendence. That's what I wanted to see. Beautiful. I really don't need this at all, but it is what it is. We're sitting at around 80-ish thousand there, so we need about 70,000 more damage. No big deal. That's what I love to see. Give me some more of them suckers. 55,000, looking better. Plus 60, that's like 110k. We still need way more for absolute jerseys. We'll send you off to battle, and I think we need to draw probably for sure at least 3. Yeah, we gotta draw 3. And that does it. We don't even need to use all these extra buffs. I guess we'll buff you anyway. We don't need it. I can buff you. Get out of here. I can do that. Anyway, we got this guy done. No big deal. Push this guy out. What's going on, Dario? Dario? I don't know. I'm terrible with names. If I say your name wrong ever, it's not personal. It's just I'm bad with names. I do my best. I try, but, you know, it is what it is. Keep scooting on through here. That's actually not terrible. That's a pretty solid start. I'll take that for the first 3. That's good. Draw the final one here. What do we got going on? These are both actually pretty solid. I mean, this is like probably the worst possible things that you could draw there. I don't think that 3 of a kind beats having a buff. We'll look and see. It doesn't. I didn't think it did. Every time it happens, I assume maybe it does, and then every time I'm wrong and it doesn't. Whatever, we'll send those out. We need some buff cards. We don't need the changing factions. We're already pretty good on the factions, right? That's good. That's good stuff. I'll take that. Take that for sure. Just woke up and I'm live. That's right. 3 a.m. Goodness, you wake up way early in the morning. I should wake up early in the morning. It's part of like my life's goal and ambition to actually be an early bird for some portion of my life. I'm not good at it. I've never been good at it. Ever since, I think school ruined me. Having to get up at like 6 a.m. for school, it made me hate waking up early in the morning, and I just hated it ever since. So if I could sleep in, I slept in. I just made that choice, and I did. So from then on, I've pretty much just been like, I wake up between like 10 and 2 p.m. for like the entire rest of my life. That's just been where it is. Where's Apprentice? Is he not here? If he's not, he will show up eventually. White Crow dropping the gifty. Randy picks up the gifted membership. Apprentice already jumping in with the dodges. I want to say I mathed it out at how many he had dodged. Hold up, I might have it on my phone real quick. Let me go ahead and check. What would that be under? My notes, perhaps? Yes. Your dodge rate currently on 45 gifted memberships was 100% chance. So we'll see if maybe we can get that fixed up or not. I don't know. But right now he's sitting at a 100% dodge rate. 45 gifties in. It's going to happen. You are in the notes, Apprentice. I told you. I told you I was going to keep track of it. And I'm doing my best. It'll be hard to do as the time goes by, but I'll do my best for you. Okay, so how are we sitting here? We need about 100,000 more points. This is not going to do much. Let's go ahead and just draw 3 more. Not the worst thing. I really need buff cards. I don't need changing the faction cards, you know? They're really kind of giving me the business. White Crow coming in with a second gifty. Dexter 93 yoinking that sucker up. Apprentice dodge rate on now 47 gifted. It's gonna happen. There's no way possible that you can dodge eventually, there's no way it goes all the way back through the list, like the list of people, it starts double, like membershiping people. You're gonna catch one. You are gonna catch one. Sir McGoat, hi from Brazil. What's going on? Hi from America. Hi from America. Let's go ahead and pop 3 more of these suckers. There we go. Some buffs. That's what we're needing. We need more and more buffs. Less of the little swapperoonie cards. We still need quite a bit of points here. We need 2 more cards, I think. 2 more cards, I believe. Trippy, 20 gifted memberships. Trippy, what are you smoking right now? There's no way. There's literally no way you can dodge a 20 piece. There's no way at all. Tell me it doesn't happen. Tell me it doesn't happen. If it does, Apprentice almost has to have. He almost has to have them turned off. There's no way. There's no way. He is dodging every single one so far. Every single gifted membership. Holy mother lover. I thought for 100% sure there was no way you dodged 20 in a row. But he does. He pulls the full. He's at like, what is that, like 70 dodged gifties right now? This dude, he's putting Carrie to shame. He's putting Sword Flash Shia to shame right now with the dodge rate. It's crazy. I feel bad. It's gotta happen. We need to be able to select your name and just give it to you. Right? We've got to. White Crow jumping with another gifty. Apprentice shirking that one as well. Doesn't even want it. Says nah, not today. Appreciate you guys so much for the support. It's insane. Apprentice, we will get you. One of these days, we will get you for sure. It's gonna happen. He just wants to be a member. I don't understand. Like, we have to have, like, everybody in chat is members right now. Like, almost everybody's got to be one at this point. Except for you. It will happen. We will get you there one of these days. There's no way you can dodge all of them. There's no way. It's not possible. Okay, so this is enough to go ahead and take this guy down. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. Boop, boop, and boop. White Crow hitting another one. He's like, surely this one? It's also not this one. Reverb snagging that one up. Appreciate the support for sure. Apprentice, I don't know what's going on. I'll be honest with you. I do not know what's going on. There's no possible way that this is like, either this is the worst luck in the world, or you could look at it as the best possible luck in the world. You know, because what are the odds? What are the odds that you dodge 20, like 30 gifted memberships within 5 minutes? I mean, maybe it's time to go snag that lottery ticket, you know? It could be time to just make that happen. It's crazy. It's I don't understand. I don't know how they choose them, because like Apprentice is here like every stream. Every stream Apprentice is here. He's chatting, he's hanging out, he's being with the peeps. He's got membership engagement, and yet he dodges every single one of the gifted memberships. White Crow again dropping another one, trying to zero in on old Apprentice. Not today. Apprentice got that invisibility cloak on. Not today. Not today. 100% dodge the lottery win as well, for sure. Or no, it's definitely, that's how it's gonna happen. Oh my goodness. I wish I knew how they chose. Trippy dropping another 5 gifties? Listen. It's got to. It's gotta hit you soon. There's no way it doesn't. 5 more gifties coming in? Certainly. Certainly it's gonna happen. Almost for sure. One more. It does not happen. Another 5 in, another 5 successfully dodged. Are you 100% sure? 100,000% sure that you have gifted memberships enabled? Because at this point it seems like you're actively attempting to not get gifted. Like, hey, listen guys, gift me. But it can't be done. VH Gaming, love you, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. He's got him on, he's double checked 3 or 4 times. Like, listen, I've got these suckers. It's gonna happen. White Crow dropping another gifty. Apprentice dodging another gifty. I'm gonna have to go through after this one and like write all these down. We already had way too many gifties for me to keep track in my head. I'm gonna go ahead and say you're well over the 70 gifty dodges, which is crazy. Which is actually insane. He's a sleeper agent, that's right. First time in the stream he gets gifted, don't rub it into poor Apprentice's face. He's been here every single stream, all he's wanting is to grab one. And so far, it ain't happened. It has not happened. Okay, so, focus up. Focus up. I'm getting distracted quickly and easily. We gotta get this done. A little bit. You need some Brendan luck. That's what you need. You need some Brendan luck for sure. What are we looking for? We're looking for Abyss, Dark, and Transcendence. That kinda works. Unfortunately, there's no faction aura there. That's a triple ski on the old fortress, which is kind of insane. I guess we'll just go ahead and pop. It doesn't really matter. We'll pop it over this one. Give it the double buff. Give you the buff. I guess over here we just throw one of these away. We don't necessarily need it. Get it out of here. My bad for being. It's okay. It's okay to be distracting. Eventually, like I said, it's gonna happen. Just inspires you to make your own content. Follow me since 2018. Well, there was about a 6-year hiatus between 2018 and now. So, wasn't a whole lot of content to follow in the past half a decade, but glad I inspired you to make your own content. I'm glad. Hopefully it goes well for you, my friend. Hopefully it goes well. Randy's gotten 2 gifted already. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's just dirty. That's just absolutely dirty. It's okay. We will get you one of these days. There's no possible way you can oh, that's a turd. The one we really don't want. Let's put that in there. There's no way you can dodge forever, right? One of these days, is it coffee or tea today? It is tea. It is actually a French vanilla black tea with a Scotia honey in it. Nice. It's nice. It's good. Been watching all the latest vids. Keep it up. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you watching the content. Hope you enjoy them. Hope they don't get too long in the tooth. Because sometimes they do tend to go and I do tend to ramble. You quit about 2 weeks before I quit and jumped back in 3 days after you did. Well, look at that. Look at the timing. I've seen a lot of stories like that where I was coming back to like, hey, you know, it's weird. I left like right after you did and I decided to jump back in right around the same time. It's been crazy. Apparently Idle Heroes has done something special. They put something in the water and people are like, I need to try some Idle Heroes again, and it's working. Only me and Trippier this stream I couldn't possibly dodge, right? I would say no, if I knew how they do the gifted. We set one up like just a you and him, like a private stream, like listen, it's just Trippy and you, it's gonna happen, do the gifty. But with our luck, it would just gift it to someone who wasn't there. I don't know how that works. You came back, drew all the old players back. Maybe, I don't know. Some of them came back before me by quite a bit, but it's alright. Get some people back in here. I think it's been, honestly, coming back, like, it was fun, you know, 2017, 2018, for a while, but there was just so little content to do, like, after you did, like, the base of building, like, your E5s, you didn't really have a lot of content to look forward to, whereas now they've got content that seems to stretch very far out there, especially for free-to-play. So if you're a free-to-play player, you've got content for the end of time. You just keep on chugging, you're never going to run out of stuff to do. But even like, I'm like, I would say like a light to mid spender, I don't whale or anything. The amount of content that sits before me as stuff that I still need to do and get into is insane. Like I haven't even touched on some of the stuff in the game yet, even with spending dollars. So it's pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. Do I know any Japanese? Is that why you say a skosh? Is a skosh Japanese? I do know a little bit of Japanese. But nothing like I couldn't actually hold a conversation. I watch anime, so that's my limit of Japanese. Nihongo ga hanasemasu ka? I don't know much outside of like regular stuff. I was not aware a skosh was a Japanese word though. Is that a thing? Perhaps. Perhaps it is. E5 Horus and Valka's VIP 6 within 3 months of joining back. I got 4 trans heroes. I'm telling you, your money nowadays goes so much further. I know a lot of people got upset with like the black market being shaky and we're like, oh, it's gonna cost more to do events now. But I'm just sitting here with like 2019 brain. Like, I don't think you realize how good you have it. Like, even if there was no black market at all to spend money on, like the amount of stuff that you get for spending money in game is just so astronomically better than it was 5 years ago. I don't really know how you could be upset with the current state of the in-game purchasing. It just feels so much better. Skoshi means a little, so it's like English back. Okay, well, there you go. I didn't know that. You learn. Look at that. Okay, so where are we at here? Let's send the... How does this have... Oh, I did a buff on. I was like, how are you so high up there? You're not even a buff faction. Send those nerds out, grab 3 more nerds, see what we can get here on the buff card. That's actually not bad. We'll take that. We'll take that for sure. We'll take that for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same deal. People get spoiled with like what the status quo becomes, and they forget that like if you were to rewind in time and you spend $4,000 in the game, you don't even have an E5 team. You know, like 5 years ago, $4,000, you got a couple of E5s, maybe 3. You don't got V4s. You don't have Tree 5s. They don't exist yet. But yeah, you get so much extra loot now, it's insane. Having like even right now in the card clash where you get 5,000 VIP spent, you get a bunch of extra loot just for doing it. Like, that didn't exist 5 years ago. Not even close. So I don't know, I feel like it's you made it to stage 19? But 17, 18 RNG was awful. I don't know what the highest I've ever been was. Did I go to 11? I want to say I went to 11. Maybe that was last time. I don't think I've ever gone beyond that. Cause I start getting more and more cards you can send out at them, but I don't really know, to be fair, what the highest. I want to say it was 11. That sounds right to me. I haven't really gone deep on a card clash yet. Have I ever had Dave's Hot Chicken? I have not had Dave's Hot Chicken. I live in a very small town. Not a very small town. Well, depending on where you live in the world, probably a small town, right? So we don't have a lot of like big name stuff. We don't have like In-N-Out. We don't have, you know, what is it, Five Guys burgers? We don't got that stuff. We just simply don't have it. We have like the basics. We have like McDonald's. We have like Wendy's, KFC, stuff like that. We don't got a lot of the cool places. You have to travel for stuff like that. You're able to Destiny transition 2 more heroes this week? That's crazy. Is that all from the Glorious Shop? Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, the packs for like Card Clash are probably the best ones to spend on, outside of course like relays and stuff. But yeah, dude, the fact that you just get like Contract Starry gems on top of the Prism Starry gems, on top of the other loot, on top of all the bonus loot for doing the VIP stuff, like, people be eating good in 2025. You just needed the cores. I need the cores. I need the cores. I don't want to spend them on like, I don't want to spend for Card Clash to get them though, because I feel like you get so many more cores doing like the relays. I don't know if they're gonna have a relay next week. It's like a Chick-fil-A but spicy. I always like spicy food, to be fair. Like, that's like my kind of go-to default. If there's a regular option and a spicy option on the menu, I'm going spicy. So I usually don't ever eat like a regular chicken anything. To be fair, I'm not a huge chicken enjoyer. I'm more of a beef fan, / pork, / almost any other meat, ostrich even. But yeah, I don't know. Chicken, pretty low on my tier list of foods to eat. But if I am gonna eat chicken, either grilled chicken or spicy chicken is the only way to go. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, so you get so many Prism Starry gems as well. It's just, buying in-game now is just so much better than it used to be. It makes me want to spend more money. And I guess that's just because I'm an old man brain where I'm stuck back in the past. But like when people are like, oh, this is killing my desire to spend in-game because they're shaking up the black market and stuff, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I just simply don't get it. To me, I'm more energized to spend money in the game than I have been, obviously, in the last 6 years. But even back when I was spending at the end, like in 2019, I was like, man, you just don't get a lot. You have to spend a lot of money to make tiny progress. Now you spend a fraction of that, and you get way, way more progress. It's crazy. Got the A- Betty? That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, Lord Mac? What's going on? Never had ostrich before? Might have to try it out. It's expensive. I didn't have like straight up like an ostrich steak or anything. That sounds like something a rich person would eat. We had like some meat sticks. Meat sticks? I think it was like mythical meats or something like that. And one of them was, I think it's called the Griffin stick. It was made with ostrich and something else. It was probably one of my favorite meat sticks that I've ever eaten. It was delicious. Would you try giraffe? You could. Is it legal to eat giraffe? I don't know if that's even allowed. If it is, I mean, I'm sure like a giraffe neck steak would be delicious. You know? How do you mention people on here? I have no idea. I have no idea if there's a way to do that. Alright. So Indian like spicy, eh? I don't know. I've never really done like a lot of curries, so I'm not 100% sure how spicy level their stuff is. Especially, I'm an American heat kind of guy because I live in America. So when we get stuff that's spicy, it probably doesn't even hold a candle to like East Asian dishes, South Asian dishes. Like, there's no way. I'm sure they really light you on fire, for sure. But I do like spicy food to an American degree. I'm not like going out and grabbing ghost peppers and just chomping on them suckers. No thanks. You would never eat a giraffe. They're in your top 5 animals. I'm not gonna lie. I would say my top 5 animals probably all revolve around the reptilian/amphibian family. Mammals are okay. I don't know. I prefer the scalies. It's probably just like my addiction to like dinosaurs as a small child that got me there. I need to do some card drawing. Crocs are delicious. How dare you? I've had alligator before, even though I do love alligators. We got it killed. That's perfect. I wasn't huge on it. To eat, it's my top 1. Okay, yeah. If we're talking about food I like to eat, then I'm gonna go ahead and say mammals are my number 1 choice. I like fish, don't get me wrong, but if you say, hey, here's a ribeye steak, or here's a salmon, I'm taking the steak. I'm taking the steak 100% of the time. Now, lobster, the little sea bugs that get quite large, they do be tasty. But I still think I would rather have a good steak than a lobster. Lobster to me is like a fancy addition to a good steak. A steak itself is just a meal. You know, it's already good. Approximate good suits. Octopus is good. I've never had octopus. Or squid. Calamari, not yet. Things I will have to try. Alright, so where are we at? We're stage 4, we got 37 cards. I believe that's going to get us to stage 5, no issue. If we want to go stage 7, I still think we can make it. We're looking for lights, we're looking for grass, we're looking for transcendence. We've got a bonus grass. Oh, hold up. This is what we're looking for. We got none lights. Call me crazy, I think we wait on a light hero before we spend this, right? I think so. Because light gets a few more buffs, I think, than the regular factions do. No light heroes, that's kind of a boner. Hit me twice in a row with that. Like, undercooked alligator would be extra, like, chewy, because it's already kind of chewy. It's kind of a tough meat. At least what I had was. I feel like being raw-ish would be even more, like, just eating, like, the uncooked fat on a ribeye. And I feel like that's just no way. Worse food poisoning. Yeah, I can imagine. Especially having a date the next day. That would be extra bad. Like, listen, we're going to have to cancel. It's not you. I ate some bad alligator. You know, it sounds like it's made up, but really, this is what happened. This is what happened to me. Alright, does this change them all? Yes, this is an all change. I guess for nowsies, let's just rock we'll just rock a grass being super buffed for now. And we'll throw a grass, eeny, meeny, miny, I guess, like, here. Just to get a little extra stats out there. We'll buff these ones. If we do happen to pull a light or something or some of those extra buffs, we'll swap over then. For nowsies, let's just make sure we got all the points on the board we can, so I end up overdrawing for no reason. She didn't believe you? Yeah, I would honestly, that would be a tough one to believe. Like, if a girl told me that, like, listen, I ate some undercooked alligator yesterday, and I'm blowing up the bathroom, hey, I'd be like, wow, that's a pretty forward chick. Most chicks don't talk about their poo-poo time, but hey, listen. Maybe just saying that deserves the benefit of the doubt. Like, wow, you're obviously telling me the truth because you ain't making that story up. You know what I'm saying? Have I ever maxed an event? If you're talking, like, a full-on, like, in the relays doing, like, $4,400, not even close. Not even close. I've never gotten close to maxing it. If you're talking like doing like a full 12 floors of like the special shops, I've done that. I've done that for sure. For sure, skis. Okay, where are we at here? 110,000, we about 80,000 more. We'll just go ahead and yeet you away because you're not that special to me. Draw 3 more. I guess we can make these all 3 the same thing as well. I mean, a slight buff, nothing too crazy, but it's something. It's something for sure. Wasn't the well, you're honestly, if it's just throwing up, like that's one thing. That sucks. I'm not gonna say it doesn't suck, but I will tell you the worst time of my life was when it was a double whammy, and I was bent over the toilet, throwing up, and then I felt myself start to take a crap. And I was like, oh, no. So I have to like do a quick 180, pop around, grab like bring me a trash can, baby. I gotta throw up while I'm taking this dump. That sucked. There's just no nice way of putting that one. That sucked the straight up gluteus maximus all the way to the end. Not a good thing. Not good. Let's go ahead and get this dude dead. Boop. Snag out his loot. That's great. Alright, I guess you got peace out. What do you... Are you grounded? Are you in trouble? Do people still ground their kids nowadays? I don't even know if that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a W experience. I would say it's one you'll never forget. It gives you a kind of a bar to set the rest of your sicknesses up against. You know, it's like, listen, this is bad, but it's not nearly as bad as that time. And then it gives you a nice little perspective shift. You're like, okay, hey, listen. Yeah, I don't feel the greatest, but at least I'm not crapping my pants while I'm vomiting. It's a win. That's a win. All right, we got nothing. We got just this lady. Everything else is, yeah, look at all these Abyss bros. Crazy. Peace out, 6-pack. Appreciate you showing up, hanging out for the peeps. Got you over your time limit. All right, well, get to work. Do what you gotta do. Learn that coding stuff. Enjoy. I guess we'll just send you out. Hopefully we can draw 3 that's got a little bit more juice to it. That ain't it. We've got a lot of buff cards. We've got a lot of dookie that we're kind of dealing with here. Not a lot of great stuff happening. There's a dark. Can we get a swap-a-rooney dooney? I guess we're just buffing the balls out of you. Because really, at the end of the day, this is all I got going on. You are my sole chance at success. What do you buff? Oh, just a faction restraint. Oh, not great. It's all good. We'll send you away. You're the safer one to send off. Although I don't think it really matters. We're gonna, if we pull a swap-a-rooney dooney card, we're swap-a-rooney dooney and everyone. Oh, we're out of cards. We're out of cards. Purchase 2 more of these bad boys. Boop. Beautiful. Beautiful. Getting ready to go. Bam, bam. Turn somebody into a light faction. That's not what I need. That's not even remotely what I need. We'll yeet you away, and I guess we'll just draw 3 more. How many do we need? Keep buying these. How many stages are we going for today, Wrath? I'm not going to go too crazy far. I guess. I mean, if you're going to twist my arm, we'll give you that. I mean, is it better here? Maybe. He's still not dead, but he's got to be getting close. He's got to be getting close. We need a hot... Oh, we got 1 more card. Oh, it'd be a 12,000. Be a 12,000 card. You know what I'm saying? Be one of the buffed factions. It's all we need you to be. You suck. You suck the butts. The butts is what you suck. All right, we'll grab 1 more, I guess. I think we're going to try to go to 7. I think 7's a good stopping point. It'll give us 10 of the glorious little coins that we can use. I might end up snagging out another one of those tin chests with a bunch of resources in it. It's just so handy. I know it's not like the stellar shards that you kind of want and need, but it's also still like really handy for like all the pioneer races. Pioneer races. We gotta do pioneer races today. We have like 5 hours left on one of those. I gotta jump in on that. Okay, so calculate about 20 cards per go. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves 40 cards and then just see where we end up. Right, we're on stage 6. Got 20 here, 20 for stage 7. See how it happens. We're now up to the 4 cards per draw phase. We need lights and transcendences. We got a light. Wow, we are not getting the most beautiful pulls. There's another light. That is some dookie. That's not what you want to see. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it certainly ain't the best thing in the world either. I mean, guess we can use that there. For nowsies, they're all tied for being equally bad or equally good, depending on how you look at it. The fact that you are on the edge and a transcend, I think you're the worst. I think we send you away, and then we draw. What's the best way to play in the early game? If you're trying to make progress the fastest, you're probably just going to chase like the most meta hero of the day. Right now, that's probably going to be like an Eloise. Because the more content you can do with one hero, the less you have to build out to do different things. So I would say, make sure you pick a meta hero if you're going for progress. If that's what your goal is, to get through the early phase quickly and make the max progress, go with the meta hero, do your best, make the most progress you can quickly, and then move your way toward the mid game a little faster. If you're just wanting to have fun, I would say pick a hero you think is cool, and then build them. Build them and see what happens. It's pretty forgiving. If you build the wrong hero, you can regress them and rebuild a different hero. You're not like stuck with a hero anymore, which is nice. So, depends on how you want to play. If you're just here to have fun, pick someone you think is cool, go nuts, see what you can make happen. If you're trying to make the most progress possible, follow a meta guide, and you'll be doing great. Spend money. Spend money is true. If you want to make the most progress, spend money. If you don't want to spend money, it's still okay. Free-to-play accounts, eating pretty good in 2025, can't lie to you. 12 p.m., what a name. Noon o'clock. What's going on? All right, we got another kind of dookie team here. We need a shifting, like give me a light hero, give me a good 4 pull, give me one of the ones that swap everybody into a certain faction would be nice. We are getting absolutely shafted. I guess we just go, I'm just gonna buff, oh gosh, that's it, that's not good. We'll just buff this one for now. If things don't turn around and we grab another good hero, then we're just gonna have to go, wow, that is, maybe we should buff in this one. Maybe we buff that one. Listen, cancel the usage. We buff you. We've changed our plan, we buff you now. I guess we could also just buff, like, you. That'll be fine. Give you a buff. We don't need another grass hero. We're still sitting around, what, 90 plus 40? Not the greatest, not the worst. We need a lot more points. We'll be alright. 8 years ago is a long time. It's crazy to think it's been nearly a decade. That is a long time. Start to play again, see me again. We're all coming back at the same time. It's all coming together. You can go here, for sure. Oh, whoa. That was, that was a juicy boost. Drop ourselves a card. How close? We gotta be really close. One more, right? Yeah, one more. He's Dundee. Let's go ahead and smush you down. We end up going 23 cards deep on that one. That's not terrible. Even though we got some pretty bad luck, it's all good. Stage 7. This is gonna get us our next 5 coins. This is the one we really need to beat. Let's go ahead and just yoink ourselves all the cards out. We need Shadow, Darks, and Transcendence. We got one of those. There's Dark. That works. Abyss is not really what we're looking for. There's some absolute dookie. Some absolute dookie tier luck going on there. Is what it is. Like, this is all anus. And we got all the wrong things. Fortress, Forest, and Light. Shadow, Abyss, and Dark. And then Dark, Light, Transcendence. I guess we beef up on a Dark hero. Since we have 2 buffs going that way. It makes sense. Plus, they're boosted there. I don't know. For now, we'll just make this a buffed unit. And we'll just send you away. right? That's kind of dookie. That's got to be pretty dookie. That can't be the best luck in the game for sure. There we go. We got a shadow now. 2 shadows. It's all the same buffs. It's all the same buffs. I don't understand. Let's just buff you to the moon. Or, what am I doing? What if? What if we did this? Now bro's looking pretty juicy. Yes. Yes. Just use our brain a little bit. That doesn't buff us at all. That's kind of a dookie one, but that's fine. This doesn't buff us at all. It's kind of a dookie one. Throw you there. And then we'll send you away. Send that one away. Alright, one more card to draw. We obviously need more cards than that. Because we're not close. We're at 100,000. We need like 80,000 more. Let's purchase like 7? Does that sound right? I don't know. No, that's way too much, right? Is it? I don't know. We'll just buy them like 3 at a time. Don't want to overspend for no reason, right? That's never a good deal. Uno, Dos, and Trace. Not that great. Pop you over here. How we looking? That's 115k. We're still not really there. I guess let's just buff you for now. Let's just keep stacking it on over there. Send this away. We are at like 120. We need like 30,000 more. Give me 2 cards. So I don't know if we're gonna get a buff card. I don't know where we drew the last one. Let's see. Boop. That's not a bad start. What do you buff? Oh, that's perfect. That's all we need, right? No, we need 1 more. We still didn't make it. I'm sad. I'm sickened in my heart. Whatever. All right, Uno Mas, and then we're good. Then we're good on this, and we can continue on into a different area of the game. Yoinked, done, and finished. All right. All right. You have Trans, Aspen, and Sun Wukong. Honestly, that's a really solid pairing. They're good. Aspen does some beefy damage. Wukong's a fantastic support. Depending on where you want to go, I would say a solid third choice for a trans hero is Scarlet Queen Halora. Especially with that team, she's going to be a tenant for your Aspen, which is great. It boosts his stats a little bit. But she's also a good support anyways, because she boosts everyone's damage dealt regardless. So I would say that's probably the best. Yeah, I know, Randy. I got this. I got this. Yeah, go check out VH Gaming's tier list. Maybe he's got something there to help you out. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of tier lists done. I haven't really done much of that because I'll be honest, I mostly just enjoy and have fun. I'm not looking for like the best stuff. I just try to enjoy the game. So that gives us 10 glorious coins, which is all we really need right now to get things rolling. She does need to be faster than Aspen. It's not like the end of the world if she's not. It's just going to make things a lot better and easier if she is. So I would definitely recommend running like a speed attack stone on her. Make sure enables have the speed enables. It all works out. I'm telling you, Monkey's a freak. I love the Monkey. Sun Wukong, probably one of the greatest all-around heroes in the game right now. I don't think you could find a team that does not benefit from having him in it. You know what I'm saying? That said, we now have all this loot. Let's grab this out. That gives us 10 glorious treasury coins. Doesn't really help us with hero copies, but that's okay. We can go take a peek. See, we can do some awakenings now after this. We've got, oh man. Yes. Let's get all these chesticles pulled out. That'll give us some awakening food for sure. Glorious treasury. I'm honestly, I'm thinking about buying another one of these. I know it sounds insane, and it's probably a terrible choice. I probably might as well swap to Stellar at this point. But these are mother loving handy. You know, especially when you're spending a little bit of money in the game and you're constantly running out of like promotion stones or spirit and stuff like that. These chests are kind of good. I'm gonna buy one. And then I'm gonna probably just go with Stellar. I'm not gonna buy an artifact here. You can't buy Antlers Canes, unfortunately, here anyway, which is kind of a sadness, but it's alright. Yoink that sucker out. These are now open and available. We're not gonna go for it, because we can't. We can't. Yeah. Well, as I'm saying, next event, hopefully, I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of relay because it's a new hero. Maybe there's not. I don't know. We'll have to see next week. But, yeah, I feel like these are just, especially in the early game when you have, like, Pioneers races. Let's do this, by the way. I need to spend Chaos Stones, Monster Souls, and dollars. Let's upgrade our monster. Also, let's grab this. Boop. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and upgrade this dude as high as we can. 113? $54 million? I mean, I guess. I guess. We have enough to fully max that sucker out. Do it. And then I guess, how far do we get on this? 22. Not bad. A lot of gold has just been spent here. How many points do we have now? My guesstimation, a fair amount. Where are we at on the list? Not that high. These people are going crack mode, but that's okay. Where are we? 614. Ain't no big thing. We've got more loot here from the Pioneers rewards. You thought we were done. We're not done. We're absolutely glory challenge. Would you look at that? 3,000 more of those bad boys. Wrong button. And plus we got those chests. We can use those chests. 100% we can jump in on some of those and pull monster materials. Are we gonna? Probably not right away. Boop. There's that done. Can we quick upgrade you all the way to 30? Certainly we can. We need level 120 monster. Wow, we're close. We're very close. Too close. How does that make us look here, though? Have we jumped up in the leaderboards a fair amount? Not really. We still got to go further. That's okay. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. We have 12 of these super duper chests. I think we're doing all right. Let's grab a Monster Souls. Just one. That's all I think I need to get to 120. Which, is that a glory challenge in itself? I don't know. Did we get a glory? We got a glory challenge done. What did it give us? Son of a scrotum. We already had the stuff. Oops. My bad. My bad. You live and you learn. Go ahead and upgrade you, I guess, now. Never gonna hurt us to keep going. Quick upgrade to 132. Sure, my friend. Sure. These are maxed. We can now work on the auras. Or the runes, I said. I think attack is the best, but hold up. Before I get too crazy crack mode here, I know there's some chapters tied to this stuff. Use it for guild coins. Listen, it's tempting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I missed like 99% of the bosses in the guild fights. So guild coins are very in short supply around here. And I've debated like, hey, it'd be kind of nice. But also at the same time, I'm like, listen, I can just make another guild and smoke all those bosses and make up for it. It's not that big of a thing. Where do we start running into runes being an issue? Chapter 46, 47, 48. As you can see, guild tech is going to be a problem. That's going to be an issue for us. Runes might be pretty late on here. Right? One monster rune to level 30 is all we got to do for chapter 54. I say we go all in on this, bro. Up to 30 if we can. There's no way we can. 21 though. I'll take it. I'll take that. No crack mode today. Fixed attack of 20,000. That's beautiful. That's actually almost nothing. It's not bad though. That's not bad. I mean, our treasure train goes pretty hard, but that's nice. How we looking now? How we feeling? Are we feeling better? We're in 4th. That is much more better. Things you love to see. Do we go straight for 30? What does it cost to get to 30? Can we check that by doing like a... No, we can't. I was like, maybe we could like just type in 30 and see how many we're down. We're not ready for that yet. The gold, we're still fine. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't be using these up just for monster materials. But I am going to use a little bit of them. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here. Boop. Not here. Not here. Here. Quick upgrade. 29. We're so close. We are so close. That should give us a lot more points, though, right? Every time we do a little bit of work there, we're getting quite a few of these suckers. We're still not over Georgie Boy. That's a problem. That is a problem for me. Do we have anywhere else we can get these without opening my chests? Is that an option? Do we have options? I don't know. Our growth chapters were kind of stuck on. Do we get any more monster material out of like growth packs coming up soon? Chapter 36, we've already purchased, I believe. 42, no monsters. 48 monster materials. That's a lot of pushing. Wishing coins we could do. No monster materials. No monster materials. Broken spaces we could do, but no monster materials. Wait, 42 is where we gotta be, right? No. 48. Balls. Guild Tech, we could probably make Guild Tech work. Get a little bit of Monster Souls, nothing too crazy there. 600,000 gold from Auto Battle at 44. How much gold do we got chilling right now? Not that much. Not that much. Maybe the Brave Trial Dragon Scales. I think I might have actually used those already today. Dang it, I did. Son of a balls. There's really nowhere else you can snag those suckers, is there? Nothing's coming out in my mind like, yes, you can buy them here. I'm derailing the whole point of what we're trying to do anyway. Listen, the Pioneer race is a secondary, tertiary detail, right? This is not the main point of the day. Grab some chests from Fanny Arcade. I think I have, is this Fantasy Arcade? I do have some. What am I doing? I could use these. I hate to use them because they have Stellar in them, but let's be honest, the amount of Stellar you get out of these isn't that high. It really isn't that crazy. We only need like 80 though to get up like one more tier. Let's just do that. Let's just pull one of these suckers out. I think, no, we need more than 80. How much do we need to upgrade the monster one more level? Just to get this to level 30. We need 582, so we need 382. That's what, 5 chests? 5 chests, no big deal. We'll go ahead and open 5 of these bad boys. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. And that'll be enough. That'll be enough to get things rolling. Your guys' packs are so much cheaper? What do you mean? What do you mean cheap? Any chance I return to Watcher of Realms? Honestly, I haven't played it in a good minute. The biggest downside to me for Watcher of Realms was how bad the in-game spending was. Like, you had to spend insane amounts of money to get, like, anything for, like, summons and stuff. It was crazy. The gameplay was really fun, though. I would say, because I'm a big tower defense enjoyer, I do love that stuff. Wrong button. I liked Watcher of Realms gameplay. I thought it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the Epic Only Challenge. That was a good time. But the in-game spending, like, I could never spend money on the game and feel like I was getting a good deal, so I just never spent. And I feel like that's a big negative for me. If I want to be able to play a game, I want to be able to spend money on it too if it becomes, you know, feasible. But that one just didn't seem like it was ever an option. If they changed their in-game pricing for stuff, I would probably be more interested in it. But yeah, they're insanely expensive. E5 Garuda's still good. I would say probably regress. She's not a terrible hero for early game, but you can. I would say her food that's locked up in her at E5 would be much better used on other heroes. 35. I do believe. Now, don't quote me on this. I think that the EU, don't they have like a value-added tax or something, or mats? I don't know. I don't live over there, so I don't know. But I think there's a certain like extra tax they put on things that we don't have in America. So yeah, that would make sense. It was a little cheaper for us because we don't have to pay that extra tax. Let's go ahead and upgrade this sucker to level 30. Bam, that's now done. We've got that sucker upgraded as far as we really want to go. It's not going to make a huge difference here. We're still just kind of chilling beneath Georgie boy, but that's all right. We're okay. If we remain within the 4 to 6, I'm happy with that kind of loot. That works for me. The same as sales tax? It is, but I think it's steeper, is it not? I think sales tax in the United States is like 8%, and online purchases aren't subject to sales tax, at least where I live. Maybe in certain states that is a thing, but if you buy online, there is no added tax for online purchases, Brian. 20% goes to the government. Yeah, that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. Second anniversary? I didn't realize I was already 2 years old over there. That's crazy. No value on essential goods. So like food, I'm guessing. Food, maybe like, is gasoline considered essential? Petrol, I guess you call it. We don't call it petrol here. We call it gasoline. Is that like considered an essential good? I would assume it is. I mean, I guess you could technically bike places, but I feel like that's pretty much... Yeah, some food. Yeah, Kit Kat's probably not considered an essential food. Gas tax is stupid high. I understand that people are like, hey, we need to go electric cars and all that stuff, and they want to tax the balls out of gas. I'm all for electric cars. I think they're fine. I want them to sound like a gasoline car, though, because gas-powered cars sound cooler. And I want them to be able to actually last on a full trip. Now, I don't know, like, the size difference between, like, the EU driving places versus America, but, like, if we take a road trip and we go, like, say, visit Florida or something, it's, like, over 1,000 miles to drive. If you have, like, an electric vehicle, like, there's no way you're making that trip in one go. You got to stop, like, 5 times, hope the place you're stopping has a charger for your vehicle, but, I don't know, that just seems crazy to me. 60% of all gas price goes, good lord. That is disgusting. Maybe it's time to buy a bike. You know what I'm saying? You can't dodge if he's not here. Technically true. I think he chatted a little bit ago. I think he do still be around, but I don't know. He might just be weeping silently in the corner right now because he's dodged so many gifted subs. It's possible. Okay, what were we doing? I forgot. We got a bunch of chests. We upgraded our monster a little bit. We've got some dudes we can pull out now. So I think we go ahead. I would say we just go all Aspens. That seems like the safest one to awaken. If we get a really good Aspen copy, we could sell it for a fair amount. Asmos don't really sell as high. Vessas. Queens are pretty nice. Some people still use Jara. Shia, I don't really see a lot of Shias being used. So I feel like this is probably just our safest option, is just going all Aspens whenever we can. You know? What else we got here? We could grab Natalie's out of that. That would be nice. I think we go with... we could also get Betty's, but Betty's easier. Let's go Natalie's. Yeah, let's get some Natalie copies opening up here. Boop. Grab you, because we might end up building a Natalie later anyhow. What do we got here? Holmes Young's seems like almost a gimme here, because I'm actually building Holmes Young, so getting a couple more copies of that never going to hurt my feelings. Is that all we got? That's all the special... No, what are you? I guess we go like Alakita. Melissa's pretty good too, right? Is Melissa a good awakening target? We'll leave that chest there, because I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to open that up and get something we don't need. Don't really need Alakita copies. We're already there. We already got the E5 Alakita, you know? Melissa sells well. I could have swore that was the truth, but I wasn't a hundo on it, because I've never been really shopping for Melissa's yet. We'll yoink one out. And now we got to yoink all those out of the hero bag as well, because they're all chilling over here in copy form. Summon out 4 of you bad boys. Summon you out. Where else do we got? We got a Melissa. We already summoned out the Freyas. I think we already summoned it. No, we didn't summon you out, did we? 2 Williamses. Williams will sell, maybe. Maybe, baby. 2 Holmes Youngs. Probably want to awaken the Holmes Youngs. We got some Shias as well we could awaken. They do tend to sell, I guess. Not super high, but they have some value. Not a crazy amount. All right, what are we looking at? We've got... How many Aspens? Uno, dos, tres. We just have 4 Aspens. That's not a lot of Aspens. Let's do some awakens. Can we do awakenings in bulk here? Quick awaken? We can. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go with, I guess, light heroes first. Get some Wukongs in there. Get some Melissa, or Natalie's, I said. That's not a Melissa, some Natalie's. We are 1 hero copy short. I guess we could throw an no, we got another Natalie. Look at that. Let's just awaken all of these bad boys. Do I have to click on what I'm awakening with? Is it going to let me use 10 of my things? Hokage? What's up? What's up? It doesn't let me use my thingies? Hold up. Is it because I didn't change the thing? Hold up. Right. And now if I do Quick Awaken, does it allow me to use those? Or is Quick Awaken only available from Starry Gems? Surely not, right? Surely not. It is. What the scrotum? We have to do this one at a time to use my freebies? There's no way to do this with just your you can't vote. That's so dumb. That's dumb. I disagree strongly with what I'm witnessing, but it's fine. We'll just do it that way. You think trans heroes or treasure train have ruined the team building element of the game? I don't think so. I think the treasure train and the Grimoire have actually opened up more options for building than they've taken away. Because previously, before like treasure train and stuff was big, tenants was like your main thing. So if a hero had bad tenants, you kind of just couldn't build them. because if you build them, their tenants suck balls, your team sucks balls. But now with Treasure Train, with the Grimoire giving tons of stats, no matter who you've kind of built, I think it opens up a little more freedom on who you build, and not being so locked into just the heroes with the best tenants kind of thing. So, yeah, it's a boner. I guess we do it one at a time, Ski. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get something great. We'll grab an S tier Natalie. Take 12 years to convert that sucker over into usable stuff. But we'll see. What are we looking at? E pluses are 6, right? Or E plus is 5. I don't remember. Oops. We'll throw you in there, my friend. You're going up next. Hey, Dad, listen, I ain't nobody's dad. I ain't nobody's dad yet. If I'm a dad, I've made grievous errors in judgment. You know what I'm saying? Another E plus. I believe E pluses. Does it show you the points? It doesn't show you the points here. It's fine. I think that's 6. As long as we're maintaining an average of 5 per awaken, should take us 20 awakens to go ahead and get our... Wow, these are some dookie ones, huh? To get our artifact. And that's really what we're going for. We're not really going for anything other than the mysterious artifact. Daddy to someone but not their father. Listen, that sounds wrong. You're going to spend 7.5 contract stars next event hoping to get the Grimoire stuff. I would say that if you spend contract starry gems, there's no way you can't get to the Grimoire stuff. Almost for certain you can get there. Because that should be enough to do like 12. If there's like a shop and there's like 12 floors, I think just contract starry gems alone as a free-to-play player should be enough to reach all 12 floors, which should have Grimoire Essence in there somewhere. Another E+, not beautiful. Radiant Soul Crystal, keep radiating it up. See what we get. I don't know. Hopefully there is a relay next week. I like relays. I know, be like, it costs you money all the time, but I don't know. I like them. They're good. They're addicting. Another E+. At least we're remaining E+, kind of going. Is it E+ we're looking for? Yeah. E's are 4, 5, and 6. Right? Is it 4, 5, 6? So E+ must be 5. I'm 82% sure of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. My luck is going to be over here. You know, honestly, it probably wouldn't be a bad deal. So I could awaken like an A-tier Aspen, and I could just trade it to my main. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Maybe we should be going for those. Nah. We'll just keep doing the Natalies for now. We'll swap over to doing Aspens here in a second. They are valuable for relays. For sure. I'm telling you. You know me. I spend on relays pretty much exclusively. There's like, I do buy some big P energy every now and again. You know, I do go that route occasionally. But I will say, the relays right now are like the best value in game. Well, in some ways. I did calculate the relays earlier because I was kind of looking at it. And the Prism Starry gems you get per dollar spent in relays is actually lower than if you spend like on like the Moonlight gift packs. You actually get more Prism Starry gems that way. So if you're looking for a pure conversion route, I think the Moonlight gift events tend to have slightly better, Prism Starry gem rewards. But that's also cutting out all the bonus loot that you get from the relay. So those are crazy, right? That the extra loot you get for relays, the extra currency for the shops, I think it more than makes up for the little bit less of the Prism Starry gems you actually snag out of there. May the odds be forever in my favor. So far, we're rolling about what you statistically should, I guess. I think it's like, 1 in 10 is a C- or so? Yeah, they offer much better other rewards, 100%. Agree with you. Volunteers tribute. I don't. Listen, the Hunger Games, that ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for me at all. Alright, so what are we looking at? I mean, I'm not saying like the shows are bad. I actually read the books. It was a little bit weird because it's written from like first-person perspective from a female's point of view. But it wasn't bad. They were pretty good books. The movies were also pretty good. Coughing and dying were good though. How we looking in the event? We've got coughing to death. Claim all of these things. Your rewards cannot be changed once claimed. Listen, that bothers me, but we're gonna do it anyway. This is set in stone. Let's go ahead and select this as what we want it to be, right? That should give us a fair amount. Oh, we got more of this as well, don't we? Give me that. Let's go ahead and get our Aspens kind of rolling out here now, huh? Wait, hold up. They're in chests. Where are you at? Purple chest. We only got 2 purple chests. Wait, we've got mail. Mail. We've got 4 purple chests. Let's open up all these purple chests for Aspens, of course. 200 Aspen shards. Dude, if I pull an SSS over here, I don't even know what's going to happen. Are we going to change our entire game plan? Or are we just going to sell it and get rich? Rich beyond our wildest dreams. I don't know. I'm not sure. Also, I don't know if you guys saw the price jump on the black market. Went up to like more than double the cost to buy starry gems. So, hey, if we get an SSS, we might just be going rich as balls in real world money. But we'll see. All right, so how many do we got of these suckers now? 8? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho? Yes, we do have 8 of them. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Wait, how many have we done? Is there a way to check how many we've done? It doesn't matter. It's all points-based. How many points do we need? We need 48 points. I don't know. Listen, we're just gonna rip it off like a band-aid. If I overdo it, I overdo it. That's the easiest way to do things. We could do Vespera copies. I ain't gonna worry about Vespera for now. I just want to go with Aspens. We're not gonna use my contract starry gems. We've done 10. Do 10 more. Let's see if we can snag out a beautiful Aspen copy. Oh, we got a C. We got ourselves a C. I'll take it. A C minus, but it's a C minus. That's all good. That's a sellable copy. Not that it really matters, but it is. Is there a way to filter? What is this? Oh, void imprint. You can, what? Oh, I guess that makes sense. You just be able to filter it by hero. A quick awaken. It needs an option to use my radiant crystals. It needs them. E tier hero, absolute dookie pants. We knew that was going to happen. Eventually, we're going to drop like a B tier or something. I don't think I've ever successfully awakened a B tier hero myself. Not using like a guaranteed stone. S plus. 2 oranges and in a what would that even make it? It was a D with 2 S pulls. Like a B. We'll see. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get something good eventually. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. But we've got awakening opportunities in every area. On every not the free to play. Free to play episode when? Soon. I could have done it today. I debated doing a video today instead of streaming, but I was like, it's been a long time since I've streamed. I want to hang out with the peeps, so I did a stream. But we do have some big stuff to happen on the free-to-play account relatively soon. I would say I could do it tomorrow, because I probably can. I could probably do it tonight after I finish streaming, is make a video on it. Because I want to get my Williams kind of rolling over there. And we can. We're set. The biggest issue is going to be navigating the bag space, because I've got to do some finagling. Come on, green sparkle. Green, red, I mean, you know, whatever color you want to throw out that's not like blue or yellow. You know, if it's any of the colors that's not blue or yellow, I'll be a happy boy. If it's blue or yellow, it's blue. I'll just be a regular boy. You know what I'm saying? This is just how it works. This is just how it is. How are we looking on Aspen copies? This is our last one, so this is 8 done. Can we select and see? Yeah, this will be 8 of them completed. 2 more to go, and that'll be 20 awakens. Although we could just stop and check our progress. So we did get a C tier this time. Another mother-loving bluey. Not beautiful. How are we looking in the event itself? We got 91 points. 2 more awakens should seal the deal. I guess we can just grab these suckers out right here and convert them into Aspenators. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Then pull them out of the bag. Boop, boop, boop. And then awaken them. I guess I could just awaken them from the bag, couldn't I? Is that a thing? Is it easier to just do it this way? Not really. It's about the same. 2 more awakens. All we got to do is not get like an E minus. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get an E minus. If it flashes green, it's an A or above copy. Is that true? I thought it would have been a B copy. How do you know it flashes green? Well, that's a C. Or a D plus. Or a C. Or a C minus. It's a C minus. I'll take it. That works for me. Actually, I think that's done, isn't it? C minuses are worth 10 points. Am I correct? Am I right in assuming that that is the case? I am. We have it. No, it must be 9 points. Well, that's perfect. That's 100 points exactly. Everything we needed. Everything we needed. Doing free to play as well right now. Bag space. I'm telling you, dude. Bag space is straight up like it's a relic of the past that they could easily get rid of, and it would only be an improvement to the game. It would not be a negative on their end. I don't see. People that are going to spend money on VIP are going to spend money on VIP regardless of the bag space. That's how I kind of look at it. No one's buying VIP packs just for bag space, essentially. I don't think that's really a huge draw anymore. The Portal of Stones light up instead of the Flash of Blue to be greenish. No. One of these days, we'll see it and we'll know. But, yeah, I think they could easily just make bag space either infinite or just... There's a billion changes they could make to bag space, and all of them would be an improvement on the current system. It wouldn't hurt anyone playing the game. It would only be a benefit to everyone, and it's not going to hurt their bottom line, at least not in my eyes. So, we'll see. Glad you came back to the game, bro. Loving the content. Holy crap. Has my mic been awful sounding this whole time? Oh my god. Has it been terrible? I didn't realize I had pushed it out of the way. I was playing Ark the other day. Let me know. Has my mic been sounding awful? That's not great. Why didn't you tell me? We've been going for like an hour. What the heck, peeps? Yeah, I scooched it out of the way because it was in my line. Actually, I didn't scooch it away for me. My girlfriend was playing on my PC because I was playing Xbox on the other monitor. And wouldn't you know it, she scooted it out of the way so she could see the screen. And I forgot to scooch it back into the way of my voice. That's my bad. That's on me. That's just a bad streamer. Bad streamer. Bad recorder. That's on me. You didn't notice? Well, I'm glad you didn't notice. Everyone else has noticed. So, oops. Oops. This is what it is. Okay, so now, we can move in to a crazy area. Let's grab this little chest out. We'll do that. And now I think we're ready, right? You was training your ears to endure. They got a solid set in. That's my bad, guys. Listen, if you ever hear something funny on the stream and you're hearing like, hey, something sounds off, let me know. Or something looks funny, like, oh, what the heck's going on behind you? Just let me know. Let me know so I can fix it quickly. That is 100% my bad, peeps. Whoopsie doodles. Failure of a streamer. That's just on me. All right, so now that we've sorted out the technical issues that I wasn't aware I was having, it is time. It is time to do the antlers. Right, we're going to deify some antlers, and then we'll probably even go further. How's Pioneer Race looking? Right now, we're sitting, I think we were in 4th. We're in 3rd. Where'd we get all those points from? Was Awakening Heroes? Oh, because we awakened them, we got points. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Look at the dinosaur behind you. Listen, if there was a dinosaur behind me, I'd already know. You know what I'm saying? I have a sixth sense for dinosaurs. But listen, Georgie boy, probably if he hops back on the next 3 hours, he's going to scooch past me. But if we stay top 3, I'm happy with that. I am absolutely happy with that. All right, so shop. Let's go out and snag ourselves a cane of an antler nature. Boop. Yep. We're also going to open the chest. Not you, my friend. We're going to open the chest of here for a cane of the antler nature. Oh, we might be in a dookie. We might be in a dookie. I've got to upgrade the antlers cane to max, right? I don't think I got enough juice. I don't know if I got enough juice to pull that off. Is there a way I can get juice? Oh, I got achievement. Nice. Oh, 50 contract starry gems. Well, hook me up like a tow truck. I'll take that. Okay, is there a way? A way that a feller can snag out? Oh, we gotta go all the way to Splendid. That ain't happening. That is not happening. No artifact dust chilling abouts for me. What we can do, I guess, because we've got a couple of upgraded artifacts. Who are we going to put this on? It doesn't matter who we put it on, because we're going to have to take it right back off anyway. Antlers cane, use. Upgrade. We got to max this sucker out to deify it, right? Don't upgrade it until you deify it? Is it cheaper to do it that way? What Transcendent Hero is best to turn Eloise into? I'm not 100% sure. I won't lie to you. You can go pretty much any direction you want for Transcendent Heroes after you've built Eloise and got out of the early game. It's just more a question of who do you want to build. All right, so let's... Well, I guess I got to remove it from you now, because if I don't, I won't be able to deify it. Let's go ahead and hop over here. Blacksmith, deification, Antler's Cane, 100 relics, get deified. Deification number 1 complete. Deification number 2 complete. And now we've got to upgrade our forest breath of insaneness. But we've got to both upgrade it and we've got to get enough of this blue junk to go crazy and actually glittery it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go all the way. We got to go all the way with it. How do we do that? We have options. We have, I believe, a couple of artifacts that kind of suck. Get out of here. Hold up. Someone's got a good artifact. No one's wearing artifacts? Is everyone naked on my team? I just live in the midst of naked people. That is all there is about me. Okay, so I guess let's try throw you on, use, upgrade. Will this fully max it if we put that on there? Will that take it straight to 5 or just give this batch a bunch of dust? I'm not sure. Hopefully it's enough to fully max it, because it's a fully maxed artifact. And I know it's an energy artifact we're losing. Is what it is. We still have the Orb of Annihilation, which is fine. But is that enough dust to fully max the artifact? My assumption is yes. Since it's a fully upgraded artifact, it should be enough. Because I think you can regress them, but I don't know if you can regress just regular artifacts. Let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. Boop. 2,600 dusticles. Let's go ahead and get this thing to 5. Yeah, probably. That's the spirit. Hopefully. We'll see. I think it'll make it. We'll be fine. All right, do that, do this, do that. Level you up one more level. And now we are ready. Ready to glittery yourself into amazingness. Because right now, it's already a freak. The 300% skill damage is going to go absolutely ham. Ham-bino on the on his skill damage, right? Because everything this bro does is like skill damage based. Are you set up for attack or HP? You're not set up properly. Alakita has my best stuff for attack build, right? Not for long, nerd. Let's replace this and pop you in with the 3 pieces of 6-star gear. This should boost his attack by a little bit. It may not be an insane amount, but it is a somewhat boost to his attack. Not bad. And then we'll just go ahead and pop the rest of it on you. Oop, auto equipage. No. No, nerd. We'll do it like this. Do it like this and we'll give you the old Orb of Annihilation. That'll work. Okay. So now we gotta upgrade this sucker to... Wait, we gotta regress. No, we gotta disassemble. We gotta disassemble pretty much everything that a feller owns to quick select. Quick select. Quick select. Quick select. We're at 6713. We got to get rid of one more item. Listen, Magic Source, I love you. You're a fantastic artifact. But I don't care. Glittery Breath of the Forest is just simply going to be a better artifact. My bad. I forgot that I had it equipped because I'm stupid. Let's go ahead and remove that again. Boop. There we go. And now let's put it on, bro. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Yep. Forge. And we have done it. Dog casually took a vacation next door to play with the neighbor's dog. Dogs do run the show, right? Listen, they don't have to do anything, and they get a free house, they get free food, they get free scratchings whenever they want them. Dogs be living it up. Same with cats. Who owns who? You know what I'm saying? But we now do be having a super artifact for you. A super duper artifact. Precision attack skill damage. How are you looking? Pretty freaking beefy. But that's not all. That's not all we can do today. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was a dog. I'm telling you. They kind of have easy mode going on, right? But you kind of are at the mercy of whoever owns you, right? Sometimes they get put in some pretty crappy situations. Give him tummy rubs. I'm telling you, he's sitting there ESPing it right in your mind, like you know you want to. You know you want to. But what we're gonna do now? Do we have enough space to pull this maneuver off? Maybe not. Oh, we could disassemble some stuff. That's fine. Let's go ahead and retire some bros. Is there like a filter for like E and D's? Filter. Oops. Smart. Does smart just do E's? I kind of want to keep the Natalie copies though. Let's, oops. And I also want to keep the Drakes. I'm going to end up building Natalie. I don't really need Sun Wukong. I'm not building Wukong over here. Is that really all the Awakens that we had today? That's not that many. A lot of Aspens, a lot of Wukongs. Get retired, nerds. That'll free up some space, give me back a little bit of stuff. Also, I had gear on one of those nerds. Oops. No biggie. No biggie. You E1 Wukong and transferred Holmes Void Empress to him and transed him. Dude, Wukong is just so freaking good. But at the same time, I'm having a lot of fun with Holmes right now. You know? So what are we going to do? We have 20 bag space, which really isn't enough to do what I want to do, I don't think. It might be. It might actually be. Hold up. We've got buttloads. And when I say buttloads, I mean loads of the butt. Of 6-star chests. I think what we can do here, we only need, what, 3 of these? Right? We need 2 more. And then we need, like, 13 5-star heroes. I say we do 11. I think I've got a couple extra Deathsworns chillaxing about. I think if we do it this way, we can E5 Holmes Young today. And if we E5 Holmes Young today, things is going to be going crazy. Let's go ahead and yoink out all 3 of those. Yoink out all of these. And now we should be set up to make a 10-star of Dominator. He's the first one in the Pokédex, so we got to do him first. 9-star works out great. We got this, we got those. Make sure you're selecting the correct things. You are. That's beautiful. Upgrade. We're going to need promotion stones. But this is why we bought those chests. This is why I picked up those chests. I had a feeling in the back of my noggin, if we didn't pick up the chests, we were going to have a problem. So we've got a 10-star there. Who do we 10-star here? It doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just go with Sigmund because we got 14 quadrillion Sigmunds. What do we need? Do we have any 6-star heroes chilling here? No. We simply need the food. So, we'll go over here. We'll click on here. We'll go with 3 of you, like so. We will go with 13 of you, like so. And then we should be set to make another 10-star. We got 2 9-stars chilling here as well. Have no fear. We've got enough to get the E1 and 2 going hard. And then we got the 10 stars for E3, E4, E5. Okay, so we got to do this one at a time because we're running out of bag space. That's the thing. Siggy, make sure you're not selecting anything funky. Nothing funky, no funny business going on. That's all good news. Get upgraded, 10-star. And now I guess my Abyss faction's looking a little weak. We could do Margaret. She is the first in the list. But I think we also have a Demon Hunter. And I've already got one of the 6-star heroes here. So we'll just yoink this out. Save ourselves like 1 single chest, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's a big deal. Open 2 of these bad boys. And then, how are we looking on food heroes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've almost got enough, even without pulling. But listen, if you got the puppets, use the puppets, right? Doesn't that just make more sense? I feel like that makes more sense. We'll just use these. Or, yeah, we'll just use them. Listen, not one, you boob. All of them. Every single one of them. That's the way to do it. We need to have those heroes hanging about to make like 9-star foods and whatnot. So it makes sense. It makes sense in my mind to maintain our actual hero copies. Not that it probably makes a huge difference, but I feel like it makes somewhat of a difference. Boop. Boop. Creation Circle. Pop. Who we doing 10? We're going Demon Hunter. She's the first in the decks of the Pokey. That looks good. That looks good. This looks good. Everything looking good. We are down to 32,000 of the purple goo. I don't think that's going to be enough to E5, bro, but that's okay. Like I said, we've got extra stuff. We've got 10 of these suckers. We're just going to go ahead and open one up for promotion stones because we're going to need it. We're simply just going to need it. Can't believe no one told me you were live. Hey, listen. I told everyone that had notifications turned on that I was going live. Oops. I probably should set up some way to do this in the Discord where I can just hey, I'm live. But I'm kind of lazy, so that's just on me. Halfway to opening the Grimoire? I'm not quite halfway there. Chests don't eat bag space. It's true. It's true. They don't eat bag space. And hopefully someday soon, we will see the death of the bag space problem. But for nowsies, we now have all of these suckers chilling, ready to be upgraded. I'm going to go ahead and summon out these boys here, like so and like so. And I think it is now time. It is now the moment. We've got E1, we've got E2, we've got E4. We need a single Holmes Young copy. Hold up, do we have a chest? Meant to be, no biggie. Okay, hold up, wrong button. We'll figure it out. Boop. There we go. Now we're talking. Now it's time. We're going to give him attack enables because I want him to be kind of beefy. Throw this in there. Oh, you're in my interdimensional team. It might not be a big deal. Actually, we might be able to save that guy and just open up another chest. Hold up, let's see. Did I get any more points out of Starlight Melody? Son of a ball sack, I didn't. How close are we? Where's the points total at? Do I get to see a points total? Do I have to math this out in my own brain? 577 points. We need 30 more points. We simply need 30 more points. Is it worth going for the 8? How many can we buy? Oh, 7. We cannot buy enough. That's not going to happen. I was thinking in my mind. Doesn't he have permission to send notifications on your phone? Oops. Oops. But yeah, maybe I need to set something up for the Discord so we can go nuts. I can only buy 7 cards, which is not enough. We could go further into the Awakenings, because what's Awakening give us point-wise? Is it 7 per Awaken? We need how many points? We're at 577. We need 23 points. That's like 5 Awakens. Buy the small for 4 card. That doesn't seem like a good value. You know, does that seem like a good value to purchase these bad boys out? I mean, I guess I could. I only need 9 cards. Screw it, we'll just do it. We'll do it that way. We're not going to beat the boss. But now I kind of want to beat the dang boss. Whatever. We're just going to jump in here. We're going to do... We have 7 cards that we need to... Wait. We need to spend 9 cards. Right? I can only do 6. Wait, I've already got 4. I don't need to buy 5 cards, right? That's 9. 9 times 3 is 27. That should be good. Yeah. Let's go ahead and draw all the cards. We can't kill bro unless I want to spend more dollars, which I'm not at the moment. Pop that on there. Look good, look great. Pop this up there. Looking like a fantastic start. I didn't draw all of my cards. I did now. Look at that. Look at that team. 70,000 damage. But that should be enough, right? Check me out here. Are we correct? Yes. Claim all. Claim all of those bad boys. And that gives us 1 more copy of the old Young Holmes. Wrong chest. It's this chest. Correct chest. Open this one. Boop. I said boop. There we go. And now we can save our C+ Holmes Young just for fun. You still have 2 more days of cards? You're correct. You are absolutely correct on that. Whoopsie doodles. But listen, oops. We made a mistake. We jumped the gun. I thought it was the last day. I don't know why I thought that. But I was wrong. It's alright. In the end, it shouldn't make too big of a difference. We'll do this. We'll do that. Throw the 9-star in there. Throw the Yolms Young in there. Get him upgraded, and we're doing great. Just cleared Tower Bloom with Great Sage. How did he do against Mims? My guesstimation is he did pretty well against Mim because Sylvie really made Mim seem easy, which is crazy. But the extra shields that she pops up was, like, really nice. And being that Wukong gives you extra shields, like, probably same issue. Like, I feel like you probably struggled more with, like, well, he has crowd control, too. Sylvie didn't really have a lot of crowd control, and Pennies ate her up. That was tough. The Penny ones were very tough. Did I do Big P on the accounts yet? I have not done Big P. I don't know if I'll do Big P on this one. I might do it on the main. I feel like there's a chance. It's not a guarantee, but there's a chance. Gun Lampoon, you're late. You are late. But listen, you missed an hour and 20 minutes of me having terrible audio quality because my mic was pushed way away from my face, and I didn't realize it. So you jumped in at the good time. You jumped in at the good time. Just a Demon Bell on for Artifact and did well. Honestly, not bad. But yeah, that opening stun is pretty solid. The only downside, of course, on Mims, can't really stun him, so doesn't really help too much there. But the shield is nice, for sure. Get this guy upgraded. Do we have enough? Is it 20k for E5? It is. And we have enough. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Get this sucker in Oblate up to the max. And then I guess, bro is looking beefy. Do we have enough loot? My guess, no. We're not even close. We need more spirit. We need a lot more spirit. Way, way more spirit. And probably a fair amount of gold as well. Marketplace? Purchase some spirit of a spirit nature. How much are we going to need? Probably a lot. Let's buy 100 million. That probably won't cover it, but it'll get us close. It'll get us ballpark, right? Nope. Nope. That's okay. We have these awesome chests that I purchased earlier because I knew we were going to run into issues. Let's just go ahead and purchase the spirit, and then we can get this guy maxed. All right? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We have now done it. We've done it. Betty has such absurd control precision, the control offsets this, and she stuns the Mimp. That's crazy. That's crazy. How much control precision does she have? Is that just Dragon Rui going insane? I'm guessing that's what you're running on her. And probably an Awaken that has control precision. That also, yeah, all the gold we just spent should boost us up pretty substantially in the Pioneer race. How are we looking now? We are in the first position by a long shot. Get wrecked, nerds. We are simply the greatest to ever do it. But look at this beefy boy. Look at him. 888,118 attack. That's a lot of 8s. That is a lot of 8s. But he's ready. He's now absolutely ready to go do some stuff. What are we going to do? I don't know. Resilience, probably not super important. For right now, we're going to go, let's go fight a guild boss with him and see what bro can handle now that he's an E5, right? We haven't really done our guild boss fights. I think I skipped yesterday or something. Oops, I missed a day in there somewhere. We're down here. We're 8th. We are doing 8th. That's okay. Let's jump in. I need to change my preset lineup to include my beefy boy. Oops. Where are you at? Boss is easy. I would say this is not going to be boss is easy. This will be boss is hard. Who are we missing? Who are we missing? Probably Sun Wukong. That's okay. We still have another one. Get in there, nerd. We're also going to be changing the artifacts around a little bit. I guess we can... No, we're not going to leave orb on you. Let's change some stuff. Wrong? Right. Remove this. Add this. That is now your bread and your butter. Oh my gosh, he has the ugly gear on. Hold up. We have to change things. Boop. Nice try, nerd. Trying to math it out in my brain. Yeah, that's what we want. That's the best attack roll that he can have. That's good. Vespera, what do you need? We'll give you the orb. You will give a golden crown so you live a little bit longer, I guess. You don't really have much on you at all. You're pretty much naked. We'll give you a fearless armor. Can't hurt. Is everybody looking... You're naked, but I'm gonna level with you. It's probably okay that you're naked. It's probably not gonna hurt us really any at all. Let's leave it like this. We might have to try an Unbending Will, see if that works better. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how long he can survive, and then it's gonna be... That's it. That's what we're gonna see. If he dies really quickly, because he doesn't have the golden crown on, he won't get a crazy amount of damage, but we can go Unbending Will, get some heals on him that way, and it should be okay. If not, we might throw Resilience on or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm out of tea. That's not good. I didn't bring my giant jug of water back here either. I made a mistake. Pop this in 3x, get things rolling. The first attack is probably going to wipe out most of the team if I had to make a guesstimation. Pretty much everyone's going to die right off rip. However, his counterattacks are hitting pretty hard. He's taking a lot of damage, but he does heal pretty well, which is nice. We need him to heal very well. He can't crit on his follow-up attacks, but that's all right. He doesn't need to crit on those. Balanced Strike is just giving him 30% bonus damage in all these follow-ups, which is great. Oh my gosh, he dang near died already. Unbending Will may indeed be necessary. 458 billion damage isn't bad, though. Million, I said. If that was billion, I'd crap my pants. Not bad. Not bad. But I do think... yeah... We need... What do we need? We need different enables. I was trying to be crazy with it. I was thinking maybe we can just survive with all damage. It doesn't seem like that's going to be possible. Resilience could work. Resilience isn't bad. Could also reduce the amount of damage that he receives. Or boost the effect of him being healed. Let's try it this way. Let's try to just make him heal like crazy and stay alive. Should that make a difference? I don't know. Oh, no. Save now. Yep. Save that now. Save it for sure. Save it for sure. Let's try again. Round 2. Everything should be good, right? Yeah. Max the stone. I don't know if I have enough money to max the stone, but that's definitely a good point. I could look at that. Star spawns. I haven't messed with star spawns at all, Cosmic. I need to get my star spawn train like rolling, but every time I think about like going kind of in on star spawns, I'm like, well, do I really need to? Because I got the treasure train. The whole team dying. Yeah, I mean, everyone's just getting smoked right now. I'm debating upping my Gru to like 8-star, 7 or 8 star, just to be extra tanky, and that way he can reduce their attack and crit every round. It's not, like, the greatest idea in the world, probably. He's staying alive a little bit. The Unbending Will procs, they got him with the crit damage. That was almost a Bilski, though. That was almost a Bilski. I grabbed my cup like I was going to drink some tea. I forgot there was no tea. There is no tea. There is no tea there. 800 million damage, though. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Sun Wukong is so good as support for boss fights. He will literally turn your team from being dead in round 1 to living 15 rounds. It's crazy. Crazy. You maxed out the trans star spot. That's what I'm kind of doing. My trans star spot, I think, is like 118, 119. It's around that area. And that's where I'm probably just going to get it done and not worry too much about it, but not too bad. Almost a billion. Almost a billion. Not bad. Bet he has 70% control immunity offset. That's insane. That's crazy. But how are we looking now? We moving up a little bit? We're kind of scooting up, but not far. Not crazy far. That's okay. We also need to do some other stuff, I think, for like the broken space. Is that what's going on right now? No, wishing coins. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. Okay, listen. Wishing coin events are pretty easy to complete, and the loot you get out of them isn't that insane. Let's just skip through this part and not worry about it. That's 100 pulls, right? That's 80 coins. Does it say we got to spin the coins? Or is it... Well, that's done, obviously. Yeah, we have to consume the wishing coins themselves. So we'll see where we get stuck later. We have like, I think I do 150 or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Never thought you'd see the day I play Idle Heroes again. That makes 2 of us. I didn't think it ever happened again either. And here we are. Here we are. The world's a crazy place. You got mages to 50 and same with warrior. Yeah, I think all my other ones are like level 0 right now, just so I can upgrade my whale dude all the way to the max. Everything done for chapter 41. Nice. Challenge stage 3 in broken spaces. That should be pretty easy. Boop. What are we fighting? 2 Margarets. This is boss. We're just going to stick with boss hard, even though these aren't necessarily hard bosses, because I don't feel like going and setting my formation up because I'm lazy. We're just going to fight these guys and see what happens. Yeah, I've heard there's bonus star spawns. Like after you upgrade your dudes, you can like make them like bang, and they make like a special baby star spawn. But I am so unbelievably far away from that. We'll see what happens. That's going to be way down the line. Whale is definitely biggest priority. That's kind of how I see it. All damage dealt is just really nice. It's kind of hard to say that that's not the best one to do. Might start playing again yourself now. Listen, I don't know when it was you left the game, but if it was when I left back 5-6 years ago, it is much more fun now. I will say that for sure. Progress, way faster. If you're spending money, it goes way further. Just a much better position to be in nowadays. One last time for Apprentice. Is he here? Is Apprentice among us? We gotta know. He'll get gifted the membership when he's not in chat. That's what's gonna happen. Poor guy. 5 gifties, surely. VH Gaming grabs one up. Pulse BR, B Handsome, Daniel Vuku, and Odin Andreasen. Unfortunately, no Apprentice, but appreciate the support for sure. Absolutely amazing. Today has been insane. People have been trying to hit Apprentice hard today. He's managed to dodge them all, but I don't know if he's still here. He may have just dipped out to go weep somewhere. I don't know. Even spinning it takes forever to get them all. You have them all, still trying to get them all leveled up. I feel like it's the leveling up that is the most annoying part. Like getting them, yeah, but you can get quite a few eggs just from like the treasuries and whatnot. But getting all like the little blue crystals and stuff takes forever. Takes for absolute ever. The Celestial Island one is the worst one. I don't think it's too bad. You got the B+ on Morax. That's hurtful. That's always unfortunate. Just imagine that B+ comes out like an Aspen or something, you know? Much more income coming back on that sucker than a B+ Morax. But it happens to the best of us. Yeah, the mat's the most annoying for sure. I feel like there's not a great way to like farm them. The Void Arc is what gives you the little blue crystals. It seems like the only real way to get them. We're decimating these guys, by the way. Where's my mouse? There it is. These guys are going down real quick. But yeah, I feel like it's the first couple levels that seem like they're really hard to get. Of course, I've only upgraded one here. 7 billion damage, though. What? Aranias and Gaggies, then 1 more axe. Yeah, once a month. Yeah, it takes forever to get those suckers. They need a better way of getting them. Like, especially now that Treasure Trade and Grimoire are out with, like, huge stat bonuses and the stat bonus, like the raw stats, I guess, from the star spawns are less important. They need to just add another way to get those materials. Even if they just put them in, like, the Anova Crystal shop where you could buy them, that would make it a little bit easier to get them kind of ground up. You know? But look at that. 6 billion damage. It's still crazy to see the 5-star Holmes Young out deepsen the E5 Alakita by about triple. Right? Even the 5-star Wukong here out deepsen the E5 Alakita. I'm not going to lie. I might be having builder's remorse on Alakita right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, so I'm saying you can't even buy your way through the early stages. You have to, like, legit wait forever just to get the first couple upgrades rolling. But yeah, you can buy the higher tier ones. So once you get there, if you've got enough of the purple goo, you can shoot them up in levels. Just, man, it takes forever to get the first ones. Even new whales are screwed with star spawns. Yeah, like there's just no way to get the little blue crystals. It takes forever to get them. And you think they'd be the easiest ones to get. Nope. Absolutely not. But that went very well. We smoked that in a single hit. 6 Bilski from the old Holmes Young. I will take it. You can buy eggs. You can, but there's still no guarantee that you get the blue materials from the eggs. Sometimes when they hatch, if a duplicate, you won't even get the blues. You'll get like yellow crystals or something instead. You know, is what it is. Either way, that knocks out chapter 42. A 9-star puppet has been yoinked. I'll take that for sure. 8 guild techs to level 20. This is going to be a problem for us. We don't got a lot of coins. Now, we could do this the cheesy way and do like 20 points here, right? Oh, that's actually really cheap. That's actually not bad at all. Mazel go ahead and get these both to 20. That's fine. That'll get that finished for us. We'll upgrade Priest a little bit anyway because of Vespera. But is it the greatest use of guild coins? Probably not. But it does let us kind of scoot forward here. So let's just go ahead and do it. Claim all that loot. Now we got to get 600,000 gold via auto battle. How close are we? I think we're actually good. Claim this out, back all the way out. We are at 367, even though we have 384,000 gold up there. A little bit weird. Now if we grab this out, that finishes that. Get cheesed. Absolutely. Grab this. Boop. Chapter 45 is already done as well. We're doing fantastic right now. Scooting way ahead. Damage to bosses in the guild altar. Good thing I didn't do all my attacks. I really thought about doing it. Duplicates give you some of every type? Is that true? Is that truth? Gotta blow my nose. I thought they only gave you some. Well, maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I am just dumb. Yeah. The hatching of the eggs, like if it was even 1,000 gems to fully hatch the egg is one thing, but it's like 1,000 gems per hour taken off. That's insane. That is crazy. That takes so much to hatch an egg. It's like, maybe scale their price back a little bit. They're not that good. You know what I'm saying? They ain't that good. You can whale if you really wanted to, but they don't give that great a power boost. Yeah, as I'm saying, the cost to effectiveness ratio of targeting star spawns just doesn't... Is it 1,000 to hatch? Now I'm curious. Do I have any eggs? I got nothing. Nope. Can't check it over here yet. One of these days, it's 1,000 per hatch. I thought it was 1,000 per hour. Or is it 100 per hour? I thought it just had reduced it by an hour. I might be on drugs, but I've never actually sped up a hatch, so I was like, that's not worth. Let's grab this out. Don't forget growth packs. Good idea. Let's make sure we snag these out. This has already been purchased. 3,000 gems. Sounds like a good deal. We're not quite the 48, but we can be, right? Wishing coins. 20 more of those. 10 guild techs to level 20. You mother lovers, you're trying to stop me in my tracks. 7-star quest, 1 billion damage to bosses in the guild altar. Let's go ahead and do our guild fight. Just one. Uno guild fights. Save the other one. The odds that we hit 1 billion, pretty low. Pretty low for sure, but we'll see. 50 per hour. Okay. I knew there was like a per hour purchase or something, but I don't know. I'll be honest, it's probably the area in the game next, like the Ethereal Realm, that I have spent the least time looking at. There is guild coins in there. I hate to spend on guild coins. Those chests. They're just, I'm going to need tons of spirit. I know I'm going to need lots of promotion stones, and I feel like those are probably my biggest areas of value right now. So I'm kind of holding off on spending those for like guild tech and stuff. But we'll see. These guys, are they breaking our crit or our attack? We're still doing all right. Round 5, we're still kicking. We're alive for round 6. We're doing beautifully. We're dead. I'm not sure if it's 1.1 billion. What? If we can do that again, we'll be able to pass that chapter in one smack. And that'll be nice. Minus the fact we don't have a 7-star quest, but we could roll for one. We could make that happen. Let's grab this sucker out. 10 million spirit. Grab these chests. Glorious. Hold up. Ow. Ball. Sonic Vinegar. Let's just go ahead and summon these suckers out. I hate to waste the 500 hearts. They're not that important. But, oh, look at that. We got a 5-star. Nice. Can you join the guild? I think so. As long as there's a spot open, you should be able to. I think that's going to fill us up. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and alter off all these little 2-stars and whatnot we just snagged out of here. Quick select oons, doses. Get out of here. 40 spaces left, I believe. No, we have 20 spaces left. Not even close to that to finish out summoning. Or is it? It's fairly close. Can we make a 5-star? No. That'd be way too easy. It'd be way too easy to do it that way. Do we have bag space gems? I don't think so. I'm like 82% sure we don't have that. But we do have the space now. So we're good. Boop. You have not applied. You have not. We do have a space though. If you're on the same server. If you're on the same server. This is the guild. This is the idea. If you're not on the same server, you won't be able to join. We're not level 30 yet. Do I do account reviews? I don't. I haven't really planned on doing them yet. Main reason, I don't even know that much about the in-game to be able to properly do an account review. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you use the guild treasure train tickets? Honestly, just haven't looked at them yet. It just hasn't popped up in my brainwaves. Go ahead and just do these. I only had to do 10 more. What a boob I am. That's fine. And now we can grab out these 500 hearts, get ourselves back to 1,000. I'll spend them again later. Cool. I forgot about the stone. Upgrade. We've got a fair amount of stuff. Quick upgrade. We can only go to C2. Or, I guess, Soul 2. I hate to do that and get an absolute dookie tier of a deal. So let's leave that there. And let's go ahead and upgrade you like so. Speed and crit is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Man, that takes a lot. Boy, that's expensive. Now, we could... Where's our chests? We could go to just go ahead and get him up to 3, right? Just so it's already there, and we can worry about conversions. I don't want to convert a bunch on Soul 2, because I feel like that's just kind of a waste. Just go ahead and upgrade it. Honestly, double attack and armor break isn't the worst stone. It's not the best stone, but it ain't the worst stone. Speed crit isn't bad. It's not terrible, but he's my main DPS right now, so we'll probably just end up rocking more of an attack base. Son of a scrote sack. I don't know why I unlocked the second stone. The attack stone's not there. Attack HP, probably not worth. Speed and heal effect is definitely not worth, or it's not worth. It's fine. We lost a little bit of attack going this route. We gained 50% armor break. Does armor break apply to dots? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. That's not something I'm aware of. Let's just go ahead and knock these out. We got to spend 10 piece here. Right, that's 8. 8 more. That's 16. I think we're going to be 1 wishing coin short on this sucker. Yeah. That's fun. I could do it at 1s, but it's a waste. We'll just do the 8 pull. It's fine. It's okay. Everything is working out just fine. That would have been a lot of HP. It's true. It would have been a fair amount of health. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I don't know. We'll see what the armor break does. It may do nothing. It may do great things. Only one way to know for sure. Do we have enough guild business? I mean, we do for sure. But do we have enough if we go around this way? 20? I would assume yes. I would assume we do. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. Yes. Now that's good. That's good. That is now more or less what we needed. What we needed. Claim this sucker out, get some more gems, get ourselves some more contract starry gems. Get this, get that, get those. Get thems. We're scooting on up. Orbs have been done. Tavern quests, I might roll for one. 1 billion damage to bosses. Let's see if our armor break stone has done great things for us or no. Usually keep a crit speeds backup stone. Maybe. I don't feel like in the early game it's probably as important to have super high speed, because usually you don't get outsped by things until like Purgatory Aspen, Void Campaign, and in both of those areas, Holmes probably isn't still going to be around. At least my guess is he won't be. So we'll have time to change that up later. All right, let's see what we can snag out. Let's hold up. Make it slightly faster. It used to be. Hero token is Hero token going on right now? Am I on drugs? I think it is, if I'm wrong. Oops. But I do believe it was like one of the best ones to go in on, for sure, until the Grim War came out. With the Grim War, it really devalued Hero token's raw stat bonuses. So now it seems to be better to go after like Alien Desert or Retro Gaming, but is what it is. Yeah, attack issue might not have been a bad idea. We'll see if the armor break here does any significant increase in damage. 1.3 billion. We did go up. Hero tokens in like a week or two. Okay, it's not. I didn't know if it was coming right around next. I didn't look. But it did boost his damage. The armor break did seem to make some effect there. 1.1 billion damage from him. Not bad. Not bad. The HP, like you said, it might have been a good idea. It might have been a fantastic idea. But we don't have enough dust to keep chasing it. So I still think just a double raw attack is probably better for him. But that does do what we needed here. We get to claim that out, which is nice. Let's go take a peek at what we've got going on here. We want to roll for a 7-star in Gusta, like in the team quests, or in these quests. Why are you not happening? Why are you not taking place? I don't know. Attack on Holmes. That's kind of what I feel like is generally best for his damage. But yeah, since he does heal based on max HP, attack HP might not be terrible for him. For sure. For sure. Forgotten Artifacts right now? Okay, yeah, I'd probably skip Forgotten Artifacts for sure then. Let's go ahead and pop. We just pop one of these and roll it until we get a 7-star. I think we do. I don't want to get stuck there waiting for a 7-star forever. It's like, what? 3,000 gems and you're guaranteed to get one? Honestly, it might just be faster to do it this way. You know? Just get all these out here so we can refresh them all at once. The more refreshes we do at a time, the faster it's going to be. And then we'll get our 7-star quest a little bit quicker that way. Right? That's the plan. Boop. Boop. We got like 50,000 gems. We're good. I don't even think I've claimed out the Void Vortex gems yet. So we have more waiting for us. I think we're set. It's okay to blow a little bit here. We're going to need to blow some anyhow. There it is. There she be. Perfect. Okay, now we could continue rolling these ones as well until they're not as balls. Why not? Actually, hold up. Hold up. 7-star quests come around again, do they not? I think they do. Yeah, 5 times. Do they come around again after that? Do we need 6? 6 times? Yeah, we're going to need a few more. I'm not going to say we go like balls deep and roll all of these at 7-star quests, but let's roll a second 7-star quest just so we don't get hung up immediately thereafter. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe you made it to a live. Welcome to the live. Welcome. It's been almost 2 hours. 6-star, we're going to take 6-star quest when we see them as well, but we're going for 7s. Need like 20 at 72. There's no way. No way. 10 maybe. 20? That's crazy. I don't think I've gotten 20 since I've been back. And I've finished it on my main. Surely not. Surely not. We'll see. We could scoot forward and look at it. For nowsies, I'm just going to keep rolling these suckers till we see one more 7-star quest. And then we'll just fill out the rest of it. Boop. 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 I'm not keeping track of how many gems we spent. Hopefully there's not a cap on how many that you can do. 7-star quests to complete the what you call it? The growth chapters. I want to say it was 10. But I could be wrong on that. I feel like it was 10. Been watching since the private server days. The private server was a lot of fun. I won't lie, it was a good time. I don't know if it still exists. I've heard rumors and speaking about it that there was a private server still available. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, so maybe it's still there. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Another 6-star quest. We'll take it, of course. Have to take it. We'll take it. Continuing on. We got to be getting close to that pity on the 7, right? It's coming up soon. Unless you can only get like 1 7-star pity a day. If so, oops. Hopefully not. Hopefully it doesn't do that to us. I would assume it doesn't do that. I think it's just 3,000 every time, right? Surely, yeah. We're good. There we go. We got that done. We'll roll this last 3-star into something that's not a 3-star. Or gear. Primarily, I want artifacts. I mean, let's just keep going. We're already in it. We're in it to win it. I know that's there we go. We'll go with artifacts. I need artifact dust to upgrade artifacts. We'll do it that way. 8 7-star quests for 72. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. You can get multiple pities. I figured you could. But that's going to get us to, what, 5 out of 8? We only got to get 3 more over the course of however long it takes us to reach the next chapters. I would go ahead and, like, gem one of those done. I don't see a reason to. We still have to build up gold anyway to go on, and we don't have the gold saved up. 48 more monster materials? Hook me up. Hook me up for sure. I guess we can use those. We still have the thing going. Oh, we got Glory Challenge done? What? Where? Oh, yes. I forgot we made an E5. Give me that 9-star, nerd. That's oh, we made a 10-star here. We're doing all kinds of stuff. I didn't even realize. They need a more reactive red dot over here for when you have red dots in here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be important. That would be important for me. Grab that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. How are we looking over here now? Heftily in first place. We're doing fantastic in terms of our position. We have a 9-star hero already. That's good. Potential to make many more as long as we get the 5-star foods, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. What else do we need to do today? I think I'm running up on the edge of what we can do. We have the Aspen Dungeon going on right now. I forgot about that. Part of me wants to run the Breath of the Forest in the Aspen Dungeon. I don't think that's a good idea. Only 4 more E5 for the Grimoire? Yeah, that's going to be a little bit, but true. True, we're close. Close-ish. Not that close. We're kind of close. Can I build Betty to 10-star today? I probably could. We've got the copies. Let's go ahead and swap her soul around while we're here, just because why not? Put that in there. Now you've got a bit of a soul going on. That's great. We need... What do we need? 5 food heroes? Easy enough. 2 6-stars? That's easy enough. Do that. And we should have an... Oh my gosh, we have so much stuff down there. Who are we feeding out? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't have any more... Oh, we do have puppets, don't we? We have puppet chests. We've got a couple. Where are they? Imminent hero selection, that's not it. Yeah. We only need 5, right? 3 for 8, 2 for 9. Boop, boop, boop. Get there. Get there for sure. Boop, and boop. And that's looking great. Okay, so you. I guess I can probably just do this the fast way, right? No? No, I can't? Why not? It's because she's locked away. That's fine. We'll just do it in the bag. It's easy enough. It works. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. 6-star. There it is. Awaken. I might need 1 more 6-star, but that's okay. We've got the option. Get that done. 2 of these foods. Easy to do. Bam. 9-star Betty created. 10-star Betty. We need 1 more 6-star puppet, and then I need a 9-star food. We've got both of those in the bag. Let's get it. I debated V4ing Holmes Young, but I'll be honest, I think he's okay where he is for now. I think it's all right to do that. Need the 9-star puppet, and I need the 6-star puppet. Let's go ahead and yoink, yoink. Boop. Got plenty of these. Looking great. Looking good. And now let's summon those suckers out. Summon that one sucker out, I guess. And 10-star you. Boop, boop. Boop. And bam. There we go. Get awakened. Get awakened up to the 10-star level. You're feeling great. We're looking great. Let's upgrade you all the way to 250. Might as well do it. Running pretty low on spirit again, but that's all right. That's all right. What's the best hero to re-roll for? Randy's got you. Eloise is the best early game hero for progress, for sure. Easy to build. Does pretty much all the content in the game for the early game without needing much help. Holmes, obviously, is not a bad secondary choice. He does a lot of content himself. He ain't no wuss. I like Holmes. I think he's fun. Eloise is just generally better because she's tankier, in my opinion. Not a huge Void Imprints. That's kind of what I was thinking. His Void Imprints don't look bad, but they're relatively small buffs to percentages. The biggest thing I thought would be nice was the heal. An extra 10% of his max HP is health would be nice for survival, and obviously the stats would be good too. But yeah, we can V4 him later down the line. We're doing okay. We're doing okay for now. Even at 5-star, only get a 6-star. I mean, honestly, 5 and 6-star heroes aren't going to be a huge, like, deal breaker, like, changer for your game. But I would just invest in her from as early as you can. If you don't have copies, it's probably easier to build Garuda first, because you get tons of forest food in the growth chapters. They kind of lay it on you pretty thick in the early game. Plus, you get copies of her. You could take Garuda to, like, 10-star or so, use her to make early game progress, and then just regress her back and use your food to upgrade Eloise as you get the copies. Any decent skins for a little boost? Unfortunately, no. There are no skins for Holmes Young. The only skin I have for Alakita is for her transform. Same with Vespera, her skin is transform. I don't think, there's no skins for regular Betty either, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. You made trans Holmes? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about transing Holmes myself. I know he's technically worse as a trans hero, but it seems like a fun route to take because no one ever really does it, you know? I know he's worse. So part of me doesn't want to. A second part of me debates just building a second E5 Holmes Young and having a trans Holmes Young and a regular one, just for fun. You know what I'm saying? He does more for your account as regular Holmes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he's just better all around, non-trans, which can't be true for many heroes in the game. That's got to be like something pretty specific for bro. We're not going to rock anybody different right now. We're going to leave the old Gurkinator skin, probably one of the best skins in the game. Can't change my mind on that. What else do we have to do now? We're stuck here waiting on the Tavern quest. Even if we finished it, we're still stuck here, so we can't do too much. I guess we could do another Broken Spaces fight. Just because. Boop. It is going to be this guy. Draining our attack. A little bit annoying, but not too bad. Let's jump in and see. If our heroes aren't dying, maybe I throw in a Drake. Drake might be pretty decent for this. Just stripping extra armor off and stuff. Damage reduction. Not bad. I keep grabbing my teacup like there's going to be liquid appearing into it. It's not. Is the healer girl still OP? Which one? Like the old school Vesa? Probably not. How long am I planning to stream? Honestly, we're probably winding down at this point. I've done most of the stuff that I want to do. There's not a whole lot more I could push unless I wanted to jump in and do like Realms Gate, which we might start Realms Gate just so I can kind of see where my team's sitting there. But I'm probably not going to go like crazy hardcore pushing it a lot. I'm out of liquids. I could get a drink, but I shan't. Also, hold up. My sweet baby might be taking... She's lunching. She's lunching right now. So we'll probably just finish this up and hop off. That's going to be the plan. I didn't realize she was leaving. I was like, maybe she's texting me. It's about time she would take lunch. Indeed. Indeed, she do be taking lunch. So, we'll probably finish this up here. We're only on round 4. Dear God, it's going to take forever. I forgot how long it takes when not only do we follow-up attack constantly, but they also counterattack. It's going to go crazy. Tower push? Maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll get a tower push in. I don't know how far E5 Holmes Young will go. I'm curious to see how he does against Mim. I think he's going to get kind of wrecked on Mim, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. He might be able to kill just a couple at a time and sprinkle out the damage over time and survive. Yeah, Vesa. I would say Vesa's not a great early game hero. She's not the worst. Like, she'll still work. It's just there's better options, you know? Probably at least to Mim. That's what I'm kind of thinking. He might beat the early one, too. Like, the early Mim wave, he can probably get past. The later Mim waves, probably not. Did I spend my Stellar for some stats? I forgot. Yeah, you can stat up a little bit prior to using a 10-star hero, can't you? Oops. See you later, Randy. Appreciate you coming to hang out with us. Appreciate you coming to hang out. We'll be back again. I don't know if we'll stream tomorrow. We might. Kind of depends. We'll see what happens. You watched my videos back in the day. Great to see me back. It's fun to be back. This has been a lot of fun. The different changes they've put into the game. It's made progress easier. It's made building different heroes more accessible. I think it's a much better position now than it was then for sure. With Train, he might do okay. That's kind of what I'm thinking. With the Train, if I throw the crown on him as well, the extra damage reduction, maybe he can make it through. But we'll see. We'll see. You can, but it's not a ton of stats. It's pretty cheap, though. It's like, what, like a couple 100,000 Stellar for the first few nodes. We'll do it and see. I can always pull him back off of him if I want to. But I'll probably end up V4ing Holmes first anyhow. So it's probably not wasted to be there. Round 9, Breath gives some damage reduction. It does. It does. But I think it takes a while to ramp up. It's only 1% for a round for 10 rounds right now. So we'd have to survive quite some time to get that. Finally caught alive. Appreciate you being here. We're actually about to sign off. You caught us on the butt end of it. I need to set up a deal for like the Discord so I can do like a notification when I'm going live, just so peeps don't miss out on it, you know? Just so we don't miss out on things. We're actually moving the needle a little bit here. I'm curious to see how much this loss of attack has done to us. I'm guessing quite a bit. Quite a bit of attack loss there for our poison dots. We could probably do like an attribute purification enable for this wave to make it go a little bit easier. It takes forever to do a round right now. It takes so long. All the follow-ups, all the counters, and we're on fast time. Why not use that? This is just the account that the formation I already had set up from before. So it's got, I don't remember what it was. Crowd control purifier or something probably on it. You're almost caught up on the series. That's good. We got quite a bit of stuff going on. I've got 3 accounts now to juggle, so there's a few series to kind of keep up with. It's tough for me. Make one of the mods set up for the Discord bot. I could try to do that. I don't know how that works. We'll see if we can do something like that. If not, I could just be not lazy. When I'm starting a stream, I could just go and like do an @everybody for the stream. Probably easier to just do it that way. Because I usually have a little bit of downtime when we're starting out the streams anyways, you know. How much damage are you throwing out at a time? We're around 14. Let's slow things down here. 6 million damage on a follow-up is not bad. That's actually pretty beefy. I like that. Maybe 2x is fast enough. Does our dude give bonus damage to poisoned enemies yet? I'm assuming he does. Waiting for the Dante to come back. Listen, the Italian, I wish I could make him good. I wish he had Void Imprints. I wish we could go crazy with him. But probably he's going to have to be just swapped out for somebody better. Which is sad, but it's just kind of the way it is. You know? My bad. Listen. We only did 5 billion there, which is still not bad. Don't get me wrong, 5 billion, not terrible. We do have a lot of attack reduction we were dealing with that whole time. You might want to change that up a little bit. Yeah. The downside is, on the old Discord side of things, for some reason you can't approve applications to the Discord from the mobile app. So I have to log in on the browser site to add new peeps, and I'm not going to lie, I get behind on it for sure. I should be more proactive in checking it daily. It's just, I don't know why it's not available on the mobile app, to be honest. Just caught the stream, didn't get a notification. YouTube's notification's always been a little bit sketchy, but like I said, if I can work out a whole Discord side of things where I can send out at everybody, maybe we can bypass some of that. Either way, did pretty good damage there. What percentage was that of their life? about 25% around abouts. If I swapped attribute reduction on Holmes Young, both Holmes Youngs, probably beat him in 4 hits. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. He needs some Dant Monster in the lives. I awaken an S-tier Dantalion, go crazy with him, see what he can do. I don't think it's really in the cards. We'll see what happens. 4 accounts. I'm already struggling with 3. The Dant Monster account's going to be a tough one to bring back, but we'll see what we can do. Either way, how we look in Pioneer Race, we are heftily in first, sitting almost at 2,000 points. I would be shocked if we lost this one. I think we're staying number 1. We've accomplished most of what I wanted to do. We've pushed our growth chapters as far as I kind of want to. We will do a little bit more probably the next time we jump on. Broken Spaces won't be too bad. Another 9-star food popping out. That'll be great. We already have a 9-star chest, don't we? We do. That'll be 2 9-star chests. Let's just, before we go, I want to see what the Void Imprints do to this guy. Almost 38 million health. 873,000 attack. Let's go ahead and pump these up. Just see what we get. Quick upgrade that all the way. Quick upgrade this all the way. And then quick upgrade this all the way. It's not expensive. That was like 100,000. We're not doing that yet. Extra damage reduction also coming from this passive. Maybe not bad. Dant getting transform. I think they should go back and do Void Imprints, Tree of Origins, and Transcensions for all the heroes in the game. I think it would be fun. And it would be an interesting way to kind of swap things up a little bit, you know? Will they do it? Probably not, but you never know. What did that do? Literally nothing. That can't be right. It must be bugged. Okay, it did. I was like, there's no way that is correct. About 40,000 attack. A little over 1 million or around about 1 million HP. Not bad. I'll take it. 40,000 attack's nothing to sneeze at. That's a 5% boost to his overall attack. I'll take it. I'll take it. But we've done some crazy stuff today. We took our Holmes all the way to E5. We built a deified Breath of the Forest, which has been great. Our damage to bosses has gone up substantially, which is nice. Our staying power is still a little soft for the guild bosses. Is what it is. No really way to get around that for now. But as we upgrade, as we get more stuff going, we also have the treasure train tickets that we could use for the guild. I ain't gonna worry about it for right now. We'll do it later. We'll see. We'll see. Back to 3 Ice Blinks, 3 Demon Hunters? Surely not. Surely they would have better ways of beating those. Trans Demon Hunter, Trans Ice Blink. All the old metas reviving. The only hero they need to cut out from Transcension, of course, is Carry. And probably Amun-Ra, to be honest. I can't imagine how annoying a Transcended Amun-Ra would be. Probably hell. And Mim. Oh, God. Transcended Mim? Please, no. Please don't do that to me. You have Roseheart and you're going to trans Sylvie next. Should your third trans be Vespera or Queen? I would say Queen, personally, because I know more about Queen. I think Queen is safer of a trans. Vespera is not bad, don't get me wrong. She does have some serious buffage and debuffage she can do for your team. I feel like Scarlet Queen's damage potential is probably a little better, but like I said, that's me not knowing too much about Vespera in her transform. I can't say for certain. I haven't done enough testing or any testing to say that. I just know that Queen's a pretty safe bet in most cases. And that's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal. But yeah, my free-to-play right now is going to be running a Williams and a Sylvie. So we're going to be on the same page. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Queen is a very safe transcended hero to pop on your team for sure. Because she boosts your damage, which is nice. But I think for today, we're probably going to leave things here. We've done quite a bit of buffing. The team has gone much stronger than it was before. We were averaging around 300 million boss damage before. Now we're hitting well over 1 billion. 1.3 billion on one of those hits. So, like, quadrupled the boss damage, which is not bad at all. I'll absolutely take it. We've got ourselves a Breath of the Forest, which is fun. I've wanted to build that artifact forever, so I'm glad to have it. I'd like to get it Splendid just for the extra healing, because that sounds like it would go pretty ham. Having this sucker maxed out, obviously you get better damage reduction, but you also heal by % of your max HP with it, which I feel like would be really nice. Second or third is more correct. Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, she's a really good damage booster, But I feel like you could still do like a Wukong as your second, first, or third trans, and it's going to fit in pretty much any team anyway, so I feel like he's a good choice as well. Tis a Wrath Daddy? Listen, I don't know what that means. I'm an old man. I'm an old man with no children, so I ain't a daddy yet. We'll see. But I do believe we're going to leave it here for today. Appreciate everybody showing up, hanging out. Tons of support, tons of gifties. Apprentice managing to dodge every single one of them. I'm going to have to remath how many dodged gifties that he has done. It's over 70, which is amazing to me. We will get him one of these days. But I think that's where we're going to leave it for today, guys. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me. We'll be back probably tomorrow. If not a stream tomorrow, 100% where we're doing a video. Maybe the free-to-play account is gonna push up the old Williams and get him transcended and go in there. I also might do the main account. I'm not sure if I want to push the revival and do like what you call it, some big P energy over there, get some awakens done, push the card clash a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what we end up with. But appreciate you guys for hanging out. It's been a great time. We will see you again tomorrow for sure. Whether it's in stream or video, we'll know tomorrow. For today was a stream. I might still do a video tonight. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Peace out, homies. I will see you guys tomorrow.